Hey, mic's working. How's everybody doing? Welcome. How are all you guys? Welcome to the Mount Battle stream. I did beat the game off stream, and then I've been grinding pretty much ever since. I also was able to transfer in some Emerald Pokemon. I'm also doing my best Mr. Beast impression. Hat. I don't know if I've ever worn a hat on stream before, like ever, but my hair is absolutely just disgusting today. So threw a hat on. And then, of course, with the facial hair, no glasses, yeah, I'm doing my best Mr. Beast impression. But anyway, welcome. Yeah, no worries, Oddity, no worries. But here we are. We're at Mount Battle. You can see our team right here. So we have Kyogre, level 84. Gru, our Quagsire, level 85. Holding a Mystic Water and a Soft Sand, respectively. We then have Groudon holding a Charcoal at level 83. Bredders, despite being in every battle, grew the slowest, probably because it wasn't through a trade, and is at level 74 with, I believe it's holding Leftovers because I don't have the Twisted Spoon. And then Rayquaza, currently, I believe I give it a Magnet to hold for Thunder in case, like, it's raining. I don't know if that's the smartest thing, but I think we'll be okay regardless. These are all pretty strong. And then, of course, Honshu, the shiny Heracross. Hey, what's up, Total Dramas? Am I ever going to do another Colosseum hunt? Not for a while, for sure. My main objective right now is definitely to catch something in... or not catch something, rather, but actually get all the ribbons on this specific Heracross. So that's what I'm going to be at for a while now. Never say never. I will say the game that I'm currently playing in, probably not, but I do have another game, and I do have another GameCube, so maybe one day. I don't know what I would go after, but hopefully it happens sooner than 14,000, if I ever do decide. But I think if I ever did another GameCube game, I'd probably go after an XD Pokemon, just so I can say I, caught a shiny in both. But that's, for another time, another place. Today, we're taking on Mount Battle. It's 100 floors of Pokemon goodness. They start out really weak, so it's going to be basically just fodder. And just, running at the clock. But, yeah. New challenge. We didn't even have one to resume. But anyway, here we go. Oh, I've seen the Chessman hat. Fair. That's fair. But yeah, let's begin. This is going to take a very long time. I think Mount Battle takes like 4 to 5 hours. Even when you do have, like, the Hoenn not starters, but Hoenn legendaries, like, brought in. You need a shiny female Heracross now? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I can't be doing that. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How's it going? But yeah, so this will be fun. I will say, this is something different. I don't know if I've ever done anything in regards to, like, competitive. Not that this is super competitive, I'll be honest. Like, it only really gets difficult towards the end. Like, as you can see, we're basically just going to use Surf and just knock out everything. The first, like, 80 or so are going to be, like, nothing. I mean, look at that. Literally did 3. And it does reset, so I don't have to, like, keep using, like, revives and stuff. Every time we battle, it resets PP, HP, all that good stuff, so... I'm doing alright, Cool. I'm doing alright. But yeah, and hopefully by the end of this, we will have, Sorry, I had some weird fluff on my beard. But hopefully by the end of this, we'll have our second and final Orre ribbon. So, yeah. Or. It sounds weird saying or, but yeah. Our Orre ribbon, our second Orre ribbon, which is the last one we'll need. So my original plan was actually to play through, and I can actually show it off here, Pokemon Emerald on Saturday, but unfortunately, I don't have the proper screwdriver to take the game apart because I need to... oh, that was weird. Sorry, I've never done this really, like, before. But, yeah, I don't have the proper screwdriver to do, to take apart and replace the battery because the last thing I want to do is put a Heracross I spent, a year and a half, even more so than that, pursuing, and then put it in Emerald, and then the battery bleeds, and then I can't actually complete my task. I mean, I might be able to put it back. I actually don't even know. So, anyway, it's just better off to make sure that nothing goes wonky, to take that Heracross, keep it in this game until I absolutely know that my Emerald is going to be okay. But then we'll be doing a Let's Play through Emerald, and I'll be naming Pokemon after you guys, and it'll be a good time. So, yeah. But yeah, again, just literally surf and surf and just keep going. You can replace cartridge batteries. Yeah, you kind of have to be honest, especially for what I'm doing with the ribbon quest. Contests require poffins. Poffins are berries, and the only way to like really maximize the berries enough to do them is to have the in-calendar events happen, because you actually have to like track time. So it's actually impossible to do the ribbon quest without having a cartridge that the battery works. Currently, my cartridge in my Emerald does work fine, but I'm just like worried about like transferring Heracross over, and in the middle of like the battle tower, something goes weird. So to, you know, alleviate that concern, I'm just going to replace it myself and be preemptive about it. Hopefully I don't like bust the cartridge, but yeah. Not the tri-tip screws? Yeah, I need so yeah, it's called a Y1 screwdriver. I need one of those. We actually went out and went to like the dollar store, because there's not a lot of hardware stores open right now, honestly. But there is a dollar store that was open, and they had a precision screwdriver set, and it was like $3, so we bought it just to see if it would work. Unfortunately, it didn't. Hey, what's up, Creeper Creeps? But yeah, Emerald is going to be really fun. I haven't played that game since 2016, so it's been almost 4 years. Like, it'll be 4 years this June, I think. So it's been a long time. I have a lot of fondness for Gen 3, and I'm really excited to I'm going to use Torchic, because that's the starter I haven't used in the longest amount of time in those games. I've used Mudkip, and I've used Trico a lot. So I'm going to use Mudkip or Torchic, because that's the one that I haven't used since I was like 10. So that should be fun. And I won't be purposely shiny hunting for anything, even though part of me really, really wants to. Well, I can save it probably, because I already have one for Mount Battle, so I don't need to catch one. I'd love to do a Rayquaza hunt one day. That's one of my dream shinies, is a legit shiny Rayquaza. I remember as a kid, when I inevitably did figure out what shinies were, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool, but I never like wanted to try it because I knew it'd take forever. So yeah. Hey, what's up, San? I've never played a Gen 3 game if you don't count Orres. Well, yeah, Orres is technically, I guess, part of... You played Hoenn, but not a Gen 3 game, so that's really cool. My video and audio are starting to get out of sync. Yeah, I don't understand why that happens. I genuinely don't. It's ever since I updated, like, Windows 10, every time that I go to put my webcam, like, it just reads it super weird, and it like desyncs it, and I don't know why. Like, it literally was working fine before I did that like update, and now it like constantly when I'm in the middle of streams. And the weirdest thing is that it's the webcam, because the mic is like instantaneous. It happens. It's the webcam always lags. So I'm just trying to make... I don't know. I actually don't know how to like fix it. I guess maybe I could try like completely removing the webcam and then reintegrating it, like just start from the beginning essentially. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks, but what do you do, right? Windows 10 is an atrocity. Yeah, it's I don't know why it like, and I told you guys before that I had issues with like my capture card working after I updated. It seems to be fine now, but like with every new update, I get a little worried that like it's not gonna recognize it anymore. It like wouldn't recognize the drivers, and despite me like downloading new anyway. But yeah, if you guys don't mind just like letting me know when my audio and video slightly desyncs, I would appreciate that, so I can just like, you know, refinesse it. It sucks that I'm gonna have to maybe do it every like 10, or put on a face mask. I guess I could do that. Would definitely be timely. But yeah, anyway, as you guys can see, this is like super easy. The other big thing is obviously I can't let my Heracross get to above level 50. Hello, Hamburger. I tried play Fire Red on a computer. I got to the first gym, then it crashed. Oh man, I have played some of the Pokemon games on computers, and I've had them crash before too, and it really sucks when it happens. I lost like 2 hours of a Silver playthrough, I think, when I was in Kanto too. It was like all the cycling road stuff, so it was just like grinding stuff too. So it sucked to have to go through and do it all over again. Sometimes I wonder if this quarantine is even doing anything. In terms of what? In terms of like stopping the virus spread, or in terms of like the human race's ability to like keep growing and evolve? And yeah, no worries, Sonic Chow. Yeah, like I said, I really wanted to stream Saturday, but my team was not I didn't feel confident enough in the levels. So by the time we get to level 100, or like not even level 100, like level 80, all the additional XP that we run through while going through like Mount Battle, even as small as it is, it will continue. And honestly, Kyogre and Quagsire should be able to take down like almost everything. Like it's actually insane how strong these guys are, especially like with Kyogre's ability and then holding Mystic Water. Oh, dang, Hamburger. It took me a while to beat the final boss in this game, actually. It's the first time in a long time that I was definitely under-leveled for a, like, Pokemon final boss. Again, that's a lot in part due to, like, you know, this playthrough really not balancing my team at all and really, like, only focusing on Espeon. But still. But yeah, I will say, being able to transfer in the legendaries from Gen 3 into this game is, like, a huge help because it meant I already started off with, like, 3 super, like, you know, not competitive, but, like, super strong, and, like, high-leveled. Because in Emerald, especially, they're all, like, level 70. So, that was super helpful, that I was able to just import them here. I grew them all, like, 10 to 15 levels, and, yeah. I like, EV trained them. But, yeah, look at that. Heracross is already, or Heracross, Quagsire is already at 86. So, there you go. And we're only at, like, 6. Oh, wow, Zane. Is a Nidoqueen with Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, Surf, and Slash good? It doesn't really get stab on any of that. I feel like you're probably better off. I'm not a huge, like, competitive guy, but I do feel you're definitely, like, you'd really want, I feel like, Earthquake at the very least on that thing, because you'll get, like, that ground type stab, and Earthquake is just a sick move in general. So, yeah, I would say definitely Earthquake instead of Slash, probably. The other ones are good in terms of, like, type coverage, obviously, but, like, Nidoqueen itself isn't very good with those attacks, if that makes any sense. Like, again, great to have. Surf, I think, is actually really, really helpful. And Thunderbolt probably as well to take care of water types, if you can outspeed them. But I think Earthquake is probably the, like, your best bet. Because it's just Earthquake rocks. I have it on my Quagsire for when this gets a little bit harder. Right now I'm using Surf because it won't hit Kyogre. Not that it matters, like, it's not gonna... But just on the off chance that it, like, crits Kyogre or something, it's just better off to use Surf. But as we get further in the game, a really good setup I can use is having Rayquaza with Quagsire. And so Quagsire uses Earthquake, it's holding, so it gets Stab on it because it's ground type. It's also holding Soft Sand, so it gets, like, 10%. And then also, it won't hit Rayquaza because it's Flying type, so... But anyway, we're almost at the first 10, which is pretty decent, Like I said, it just takes a while. It's going to be a lot of me just, like, hitting Surf over and over and over again, but hey. Oh, that's great, Hamburger. How many battles are there? There's 100. There's 100. So, it should be in the title. Did the title not update? It might not have. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Well, that's good, Hamburger. But those are 2 really strong Pokemon that obviously are, you know, putting the hurt on your Nidoqueen being a ground type and a poison type. Alakazam and Blastoise in those games are going to hurt it. Oh, okay. Awesome, Barles. Awesome. How are you doing tonight, Barles? Are you going to play some Minecraft tonight, Barley? Or are you still very busy? Okay, sick. Thank you for letting me know, guys. But yeah, this is really exciting. Like, I feel like... I'm sure, as you guys know, like, I've shiny hunted basically for most of the time that I've streamed, just, you know, on YouTube at all. And I'm really, really excited to, like, that was really the big impetus of, like, wanting to do this Ribbon Quest, is getting to share, like, a journey. Oh, does it? One sec. All right, I think I know what happened. Let's use Double Edge and Slam. Sorry, I missed that. I'm pretty sure that Wooper has, whatever it's called, Water Absorb. But, doesn't matter. Just took 1 extra turn. Hey, nice, Barles. But yeah, I'm really excited to be able to, like, play through all these generations with you guys. I don't know how long the Ribbon Quest itself is going to take. I'm really, like I've said, I'm really not good at competitive, and I know that, like, getting the ribbons for the contests in Gen 3 is actually also, like, it's not hard, but it's very tedious. Kind of like shiny hunting for Heracross in this game. But, yeah, so... I'm very excited to just kind of, like, share each moment with you guys. Is this an actual GameCube or an MU? No, it's a real GameCube. I'm using a HDMI splitter to bring it to you guys. Yeah, it's a real GameCube. I'm using a real Wavebird. I actually really want to switch my remote, because the Wavebird, sometimes I, like, accidentally put in inputs because the signal gets jammed. So I'd really like to fix that, and I have really good GameCube controllers. I can see them. I've just been too lazy to, like... Alright. So these, we shouldn't have any water absorb issues. But yeah, again, this is going to be super boring until about, like, the 80s. I'm sure, like, I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere between now and 80, there's, like, something weird, like, really weird will happen. Like, a Wobbuffet, or, like, someone uses Destiny Bond, or, like, something super weird that, like, I will lose a Pokemon. Like, Quagsire or Kyogre at one point will probably go down for just, you know, whatever reason. I'm not paying attention or whatever, but, like, this full team, like, even, you know, not having a 6th member, because that 6-member party slot is filled by Heracross, who I can't use at all, because I don't want it to level up to level 50, which it will, especially at these these higher levels. I feel like these 5 Pokemon are strong enough that they'll be able to honestly take on anything. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. I hope so too. I do think it lets you save after each, like, each 10, I think it lets you save. I think we'll see that actually right after we face this guy. So if worst came to worst, I think we could, like, if it, like, but then again, it's map battle, so maybe it works like the Battle Frontier, where if it detects, like, you know, the game crashes or whatever, it's like, oh, they're trying to, like, reset. Nope, that counts. Like, you're done. So, I don't know. Hey, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. But yeah, I hope it doesn't crash, Sonic. I really do. I was really hoping the Roy Boy would join us today, but alas, I think he's too busy. But I will be here for a long time, so who knows? I know, Zane. Yo, it's actually crazy, because that's the thing. Like, even, I had to grind over and over in the Deep Colosseum. It's, like, the hardest Colosseum in this game to just get my you know, legendaries, and Espeon and Quagsire, their levels higher and higher, of course. And, it's just really funny, because, like, as I was doing it, I started finding myself being like, oh, again? Like, I have to do a run-through of all this again? But then I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is one weekend. Like, are you, like, I've spent so much time, and you guys have spent so much time with me, like, just literally doing the exact same process over and over and over. And then I was like, oh, yeah, like, this is nothing. I'll just put on a movie and suck it up and do another, like, run-through of this. Because it's better to make sure my Pokemon are, like, ready now than get to, like, level 96 and then die. Which could still happen. Like, apparently it actually gets pretty tough at the end. But I feel pretty good. I think my strategy's pretty decent, and my Pokemon are at a high enough level that it should be fine. Nice, Barles, nice. I'm pretty sure you can save after every battle. Oh, nice. Thank you, Stan, for the information. Yeah, I mean, this is really my first attempt at Mount Battle. I haven't even, like, usually I'll do something, like, a little bit behind the scenes and just, like, prepare myself. But with this, I was like, it shouldn't matter. We should be good to just go through. I don't plan on having to save at all. I plan on literally just speedrunning it, so we should be fine. I've kept this GameCube on for, like, 12 hours at times. It's pretty good. If it was my other GameCube, I'd be a little worried, because that one, like, definitely is a little worse for wear. But, oh yeah, look at this. Huh. Wait, does he give me, like, battle items? Oh, cool. All right. Oh, that's actually awesome. Yeah, let's advance right away. And then, oh, so you can save here. Okay, good to know. I guess we should save, like, just to. I don't think saving is gonna, like, not get me the ribbon, so that's good. Yeah, 10 down, 90 to go. Exactly, Kevin. And I honestly feel like the first 40 especially, it should really, like, literally be, like, surf after surf after surf, except for, like, times when there's, like, Pokemon with water absorb and whatnot. But yeah, so we'll save just to save. I don't think it's gonna, like, cost us not getting the ribbon. So here's the other thing that we're not gonna get to see today. So Mount Battle, interestingly enough, if you beat Mount Battle and you've purified, not just caught, but purified all, I believe, 48 possible Pokemon in this, minus, so maybe it's 45, minus the e-reader exclusive ones. So Mareep, Scizor, and Togepi, I think. But if you catch and purify all the other ones that aren't e-reader exclusives, and then you do Mount Battle, you actually do get a free Ho-Oh. I believe it's level 70. I don't think it actually knows Sacred Fire. And it's just like, it's a gift Pokemon, essentially. It's basically the way that if you didn't have, like, Naval Rock, or I think it's Burn Tower, or whatever it was called, that event in Gen 3? I think it was Gen 3. If you didn't have access to that, it's the way of, like, legitimately getting those two Pokemon into Gen 3 games and being able to complete the Pokedex. So, a lot of extra time. But, so I didn't want to do that because, one, I have so many Ho-Ohs. Like, I have a shiny Ho-Oh, I have 2 regular Ho-Ohs. I'm going to be getting more Ho-Ohs as we, you know, inevitably do a Let's Play through Soul Silver and Heart Gold, which we will be doing because we need to get you get a ribbon for beating Red, basically, in that game. So we will be going through Johto again. We will be getting Ho-Oh again. So, like, I'm not super, like, afraid of that. Anyway, but yeah, it was like an additional, like, 10 hours to, like, purify and catch every shadow Pokemon, and I just didn't want to do that. That felt ridiculous to me. I was like, I don't need it. Like, I'll be okay. I'm not going for, like, 100% completion here, and I've already done literally everything else in the post-game except for Purify. I think I've even, like, caught all of them except, like, I think I need 2 more. I think there were 2 that I missed. I think one of them was, weirdly enough, like, Gligar in this playthrough. And then there was another one. But I went back, I caught Metagross, I got Tyranitar, I got Smeargle, Ursaring, Shuckle, Lady N, which is one I'd missed that randomly popped up in the Snagem hideout. So, like, I caught most of the, like, shadows. I'm missing, like, 2. So, yeah. Oh, true, Sonic Chow. Yeah, that's right. You're actually, good point. I forgot about that. But we can get Jirachi, but you need to be Japanese to get Celebi, which is super funny. That there was no legit way. But they're mythical, so it makes sense, I guess. They're not needed, right? In the same way that, like, Ho-Oh or Lugia would have been needed to complete the Pokedex. Yeah, completing a legitimate Gen 3 Pokedex is actually, like, I think it's probably the toughest one, I want to say. I don't know, is Gen 3 or Gen 4 Pokedex harder? Because, like, it's got to be Gen 3, right? Because Gen 4 did have online. Like, Gen 4 did have Wi-Fi at the time. It wasn't very good, but they did have it, right? Where Gen 3 didn't. And you needed Colosseum to get a lot of them. Like, with Gen 4, there was a lot of times that you could just, like, because the Johto games also feature Kanto, you could just kind of, like, use those games. Where this, you actually needed Colosseum and XD to complete the entire Pokedex, which is a lot of extra time. But yeah, that's another challenge that one day maybe I'll take upon myself to try to complete. Not going for shinies, of course, that's ridiculous. To complete, like, a Gen 3 shiny dex, that'd be ridiculous. But yeah, to get Gen 3 non-mythical, of course, because there's no way that I can, like, import a Japanese Celebi Colosseum disc and, you know. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool to try to, like, get every Pokemon in Gen 3 without any cheats. It'd be difficult, for sure. Because you'd literally need every game, right? You need both Fire Red and Leaf Green. And complete Gen 3 shiny. Well, that's, like, so it's really funny, yeah, because, like, for example, there's, like, you know, there's people out there who do, like, completionist, like, runs and stuff, but they don't get the shinies, which is, like, technically, if you really, like, 100%ed all of, like, you know, Gen 3, you would need to have a shiny, because and you would have to have every gender as well, I think. I don't know if they started doing that by Gen 3. Maybe there's, like, a Gen 4 thing. I know they really, really came down with, like, the gender stuff. In Gen 4, that's where, like, Heracross female got its horn and Pikachu got its tail and stuff, so I don't know, but, like, for sure, I believe the Pokedex has its own page for, like, shinies specifically in Gen 3. Oh, weird, Jayquaza. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you, Hamburger. Hey, what's up, Wolfger? How are you doing today? But yeah, it's all about this drizzle. This drizzle ability is very, very helpful. So, Lotad could have Water Absorb, in which case I'm gonna use... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Not that it really matters, but I'm gonna use Double Edge because that has better accuracy, and then I'm gonna use Quagsire Surf. There we go. It almost doesn't feel fair, but don't worry. Our punishment will come later. Oh my god, yeah, Kevin, that's one of the hardest hunts for sure in any Pokemon game. It's much harder than Heracross. There's like a few like, you know, just ridiculous like legendary hunts, right? There's Manaphy from the Ranger game. There's Jirachi from this game and the bonus disc. There's obviously like a 12% Combi in Gen 4. And then there's some difficult ones. I'm like, some of them are escaping me right now, but those are definitely the ones that come to mind immediately, for me at least. Get this, I was just using some fossils in Pokemon Sword on my first batch of 5. I got a shiny Dracovish. Hey, congrats, Wolfgren. That's awesome. Authentic Tea in Sword and Shield seems crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, now that they have that definitely... I feel like people have already done it, though. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put it on the same level. Because it's the difference of, like, yes, you're going to definitely require way more encounters, but it's all, like, shiny Pokemon I don't think should ever be... And this is, you know, coming from a guy who literally just, like, went through some of this. I don't think it's fair to really, like, rank it on encounters. I think it's more fair to rank it on time, right? And I think, like, Sinistea and Poltegeist, like, getting, like, the authentic version of that is definitely going to take a long time in encounters. But in terms of, like, you know, and I know the odds aren't good either, but I do think in time, I think you'd be able to breed at a faster clip than you would, for example, be able to, like, soft reset for something like Manaphy or Jirachi. That's just my own take on it. Also, the odds, obviously, in those games are lower than the odds. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, right? And also, there's the discussion of, like, can you multi? Can you do, like, a multi, right? Because I do feel like it's probably easier to do a multi of a Switch game, like, do multiple, as opposed to doing, like, multi of, like, a GameCube plus a game. Like, it requires way more stuff. Oh, hey, Roy. Yeah, it is weird, I know. I look like Mr. Beast, sort of, like a chubbier Mr. Beast. Nadia's just, like, groaned at me saying a chubbier Mr. Beast, but I kind of do, right? Like, I have a bit of a Mr. Beast, like, facial hair hat situation going on right now. And we're also, you know, from very small towns in the middle of nowhere, and yeah. A slightly chubbier one. Like, a slightly older, probably chubbier one as well, too. But, hey, what's up, Cabbage? Welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to try to fly through it. I imported my Emerald Legendaries, leveled them up a bit in the Deep Colosseum. I feel like I should be fine here. I feel like I'm ready to go. But, yeah. I guess that's fair, Wolfgren, but I know what Barley's talking about. Like, it's more about the, like, journey of it than, like, the actual what you get at the end, you know? In the same way that, like, you know, technically with this Heracross, I will be, you know, importing it into later games. It's going to completely lose the thing that makes it unique in this specific game, right? It's going to lose that, like, dark purpley blue, like, cool, you know, outer shell, and then, like, the magenta thorax or belly area. And it's just going to be pink. It's just straight up going to be, like, pink magenta with yellow eyes. Just because I caught it like this in this game. But I still wanted to catch it in this game. One, obviously, because the ribbons. But two, just because, like, it's so cool to know that I caught it in this game, to go through the journey that I did in this game, and, you know, see what happens when you really commit yourself to a Colosseum hunt. The journey, for me, for sure, I think is greater than, you know, the reward itself in almost every hunt I've done, but especially one like this, and that's why I think, like, the Sinistea thing would happen as well. But yeah, and what's up, Roy? What's up, dude? Now you just need to start giving up people a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll do what I can, you know? But yeah. If Roy ever streamed, I'd donate a ridiculous amount of money to him. Just send Roy $10,000. Nice, Roy. You're rocking and you're rolling again. Congrats, dude. I get that. I kind of did the same to my Blaziken, only up to Gen 6 it learns Power Up Punch and not in Gen 7, so I transferred to from Gen 6 with that move and in a special Pokeball. Yeah, I mean, that's incredible, right? Like, just, even though it's not something that, like, anybody else will ever recognize, like, you recognize it, and that's what makes it special. Just that, like, that journey is, like, imposed into that specific Pokemon, right? And so that's kind of, for me, your power-up punch and special Pokeball will be like my ribbons on this thing, right? At the end of the day. And one day, I can't wait to put it into Pokemon Home and, you know, just stare at it forever. No, I'm kidding. The goal is hopefully Game Freak, you know, continues, like, allowing Heracross in further games, and with each game I can, you know, put it in, get the ribbons I need, and it's not like this huge journey from, like, all the way back in Gen 3 up. It's just like with each subsequent gen, I get to put it in, get whatever ribbons I need out of that gen, and then go to the next, and then put it back in home, and move on to the next one, you know? Yeah, but Heracross isn't allowed in the newest one. Certain Pokemon aren't allowed. They haven't programmed them in.
So you would just skip that one?
Well, no, I don't want to be able to skip it. I'm just waiting. We're so early in Gen 8 right now that, like, yeah, eventually there will be a game or an update or something, I think, where inevitably every Pokemon will be allowed, but only certain ones in each game. My poor Feraligator's sitting in Pokemon Home crying to be Dynamaxed. Let's hope Heracross becomes available after the DLC. It's a reasonably popular Pokemon, so it might come to Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't know if it'll end up in the DLC, but even if, like, you know, Pokemon has never felt comfortable, like, just putting out, you know, 1 or 2 games. I do feel like, you know, we're going to get this DLC this year, and then I have a feeling that next year we're likely going to get, you know, whether it ends up being Gen 4 remakes, and, you know, Heracross is definitely in Gen 4. But yeah, and another cool thing that I'm really looking forward to, that I always forget about, but, like, is going to be cool, and one of the reasons I chose Heracross as my Ribbon Master, is that, you know, when we inevitably do hit Gen 6, not that Gen 6 is, like, the hardest ribbon quest or whatever, but Gen 6 and 7, we will have access to Heracrossite. So we'll be able to actually see this Heracross right now in this game from Colosseum Mega Evolve, which is something, like, I am looking forward to, I gotta admit. But yeah, I think inevitably every Pokemon will be available somewhere, some form in Gen 8. It's just a matter of what will happen. I can't predict, of course, but... yeah. Sorry, I'm just letting the wind in a little bit more. It's getting stuffy in here. I'm not used to wearing a hat and headphones. Plus the light, which is warm as well. But yeah, it's funny. I've stopped using my light because I was like, there's no point in using the light when I'm hunting for Heracross because, like, I'm just wasting electricity and I'm just, like, wasting, you know, like, there's no need for it. But now that I know that, you know, what I'm doing actually, like, is guaranteed to have some sort of an effect or purpose, it just feels a lot, you know, more important to use the light. But anyway, level 20, guys. Arth! We're fighting... This is going to be a tough one. Arth is one of the best trainers. Area Leader Arth. I hope so, Jake. I hope so. I hope you're right. It's still lame that they couldn't give the same treatment to transfer Pokemon like they did to Ash's Pikachu. Pokemon that are known to GMAX should, when transferred from other games. I mean, yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff that I take umbrage with when it comes to Gen 8. And I want to see, like, it's really difficult to, like, be really mad about it right now. Just because, again, like, if you look back at Gen 3, for example, you know, before Fire Red and Leaf Green and Colosseum and XD, you know, I'm sure there were people really upset that, oh, why did I, like, spend all of the 90s and early 2000s, you know, working this hard to get whatever Pokemon was their favorite. And then we're probably bummed out that they couldn't transfer it into Gen 3, right? And then they were just, like, completely kind of hitting that reset button. But after time, we realized, oh, no, like, they did have a plan here. We just couldn't really see it at first. Flora 100 Dio's rematch. Oh, I never want to see that trainer again. Truly, truly, truly. He is the trainer I've battled more than any other trainer in the world. That's, like, a fact. It's kind of like I was saying in some of the latter streams in the Heracross hunt. But, like, you know, I always talk about Heracross and how I'm, like, bonded to Heracross now. But I also, likewise, am sort of bonded weirdly to Masquerain and Ariados now, because Dioj also had them, and I had to deal with them every single encounter in some way. So those are, like, the 3 Pokemon I've seen the most. Like, Heracross, Ariados, and Masquerain. Like, for sure. I definitely, like, when I see one of them now, I definitely have, like, an immediate response, where I definitely did not, especially Masquerain. Ariados maybe because I'm, like, a Gen 2 guy, and I remember it from, like, the anime and stuff, but Masquerain I never really gave much of a thought to at all. It was kind of like just, I gotta catch it to complete the decks. And now, I might use one on my team in my Emerald playthrough. Not that it's, like, great. It's definitely not gonna, you know, win me any battles at the Frontier, but just because, like, I do have a legitimate, like, affinity for it now. Oh, I will be Wolfgr. Yeah, my plan is basically to do a Let's Play of every single, I want to do a Let's Play of every possible, like, game that I can with you guys, and just, you know, hang out and enjoy ourselves. The world's kind of on pause weirdly right now, and, yeah. Let's advance. Let's save. I know, Zane. That would have been so cool. But, oh well. Espeon as well. Yeah, I do have more of an attachment, which is weird because I've always obviously loved Umbreon more. I kind of really do like Espeon now. Like, not more than Umbreon. I think Umbreon just, to me, will always have the cooler design, and it's, like, tied into my childhood. But I do think you're right, Roy. That's a really good point, that Espeon as well, I definitely, like, I would say it was probably somewhere in my, like, top 100 favorite Pokemon, maybe even, like, top 70, if I ever made a list like that. But at this point, I don't know. I definitely think that, that, you know, doing like Espeon's probably somewhere in the top like 30 for sure at this point, maybe even top 20. I don't know though, there's some good Pokemon. I always feel more attached to Pokemon I shiny hunt or breed for competitive. Well, you will, right? Because just like it's the law of time. Like if you put more time and effort into something, that's why like random shiny Pokemon are absolutely like the coolest thing ever, because like I want one, don't get me wrong, like I really want one, but random shiny Pokemon are just kind of like, oh, cool. Like, it happened. I wasn't expecting it. It's an immediate, it's like short-term gratification is so cool, but then the long-term, like, resonance is just gone, right? You just kind of put it in your box, and you're like, oh, I'll just keep this thing here forever? Like, but that's why I've always wanted to get a random shiny Pokemon, like, in early game of, like, just a random playthrough, because then I can put it on my team and actually, like, beat the Elite Four and make memories with it. But it's never happened to me. It's never happened to me. So, how many Umbreon Pikachu did you get? Just one, I think. I only need one. I don't have enough storage space to just, like, catch a bunch of them. Also, I would have loved a shiny one, but I didn't catch one, obviously, Zane. But yeah, I only caught one Rayquaza, one Charizard hat. Like, you were definitely right. They're kind of, I don't know. They're not as good as the actual plushes, for sure. That's why in Pokemon Go I'm not as attached to shinies, because it's hard to hunt a specific Pokemon. They're pretty much all random shinies. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. There's still, if you're like after that one specific one and you get it in Go, there's no denying that like it's a really good feeling. But I think you're right. Like I definitely, the only shiny Pokemon that I'm like supremely attached to in my copy of Pokemon Go is my shiny Mr. Mime, which I completely got by accident. I didn't use any incubators. I wasn't looking for it. But it was during the event, and it's European exclusive, and that was really cool. So that for sure I have like a big like bond with that specific Pokemon. I even named it after like one of my best friends. But yeah, it's too many, Zane. I also really liked it when they evolved into like Raichu, but I've noticed they've like stopped doing that for whatever reason, and that kind of sucks. Oh, I have one shiny, well, it's a Raichu now, but I had one shiny event Pikachu. I think it was Party Hat, I want to say. It's in, oh, no, it is in home now. No, it's not, because you can't transfer it, so it would still be in Go. Let me see. All right, thank you, Desla. Not to be confused with Tesla, of course. I'm getting a shiny Mime as soon as I go lucky with a friend. Nice, Zane, nice. See, and those are ones you'll remember too because of like the bond with your friend, right? Like that's really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, I opened the Pokemon Home instead of Pokemon Go. Too many Pokemon apps. I have 3 Pokemon apps on my phone now, and I definitely spend like minimum 2 hours a day between all 3 of them in some degree. All right, let's see. Pokemon. Let's go by number. Surf. And Surf. Pikachu will not take long to get to. Yeah, I just want to see which one I have. Oh, okay, it is the party hat. Yeah. So, I don't know if you can see that. There's my Raichu party hat. Shiny. But yeah. And then most of my other, like, my Gen 1 Go Pokemon are now all in my Pokemon Home. Except the ones that I couldn't put in. So, for example, I do have a shiny, Shade Squirtle from that one event, I think 2 years ago, I want to say. I'm surprised I never brought that back. I genuinely am. In terms of other cool ones that were just, like, random, I have a shiny Sunflora. I'm not going to show the event ones, because I don't think that's... I have my shiny Scizor, which was a Scyther egg, so it's actually, like, pretty strong as well. Way too many shiny Larvitars. Yeah, I'm just literally going through, like, event Pokemon right now. So many event Pokemon. I'm not that lucky outside of events, honestly. I do have an Azurill, though, so that's pretty cool. Shiny Azurill that hatched in an egg. I have an Aggron from just a random Aeron that I caught. Plusle, Minun, Solrock, which I think is a pretty good one. I actually really like Solrock now that it's HD, and I can really tell, like, the eyes. In Gen 6, I could never tell the eyes, but with the HD, they pop a lot more. Castform, Salamence, Turtwig, Torterra. Shinx! I got a Shinx in an egg, so that was pretty cool, because I never do raids. Budew, I have a shiny Budew, which is awesome. Drifblim. And then I have Zane, the shiny Bonsai. And I think that might be it. I don't have any Gen 5 shinies yet, and Gen 4 were just the rest of the... Anyway, let's move ahead, but yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to handle Lucky Pokemon with Home. Yeah, it'll be interesting. There's definitely... It's, like, telling that there's been absolute silence on that front. So, we shall see, for sure. We shall definitely see. But, yeah. Oh, I did not, Zane. I saved the best for last, man. I actually do love that Pokemon, for sure. I think it was my first... No, it was my... No, I don't know if it was my first or my second, like... Egg shiny in Go. After, like, so many incubators, it wasn't until I stopped buying incubators that I finally got them. And I literally got Bonsai and Azurill within the same, like, week. It was crazy. Have you been doing the throwback research? Yeah, I'm at task 7 out of 9 right now. I need to catch a Ghost type and a Psychic type, which I can easily do. I just gotta, like, leave the house to do it. And then, yeah, and then I have 8, and then Groudon, right? And I'll be interested. It'll be interesting to see if my Groudon shines at all. But either way, it'll just be good to have another Groudon. Oh, interesting, Jake. Yeah, I guess they would have already had to do it with to go into Let's Go and then out, right? So, however that works for Gen 1 Pokemon is probably how they're, taking everything. But incubators are such a trap. I kind of agree, yeah. I kind of agree, but, That's true too, Zane. There are way too many party hat packages. Also, Kyogre getting dangerously close to level 85. Which is, it's funny because originally I was like, before I take on Mount Battle, I have to make sure every single one of my Pokemon is level 85. And I just kind of, like, gave that up. I was like, I think I'm good. I was, like, battling, like, level 70s and not even, like, losing my first 2 Pokemon. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm alright. I think I'm going to be okay. I have 3 legendaries with, like, all holding pretty solid items. So, yeah, should be fine. Wow, Zane, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, Pokemon Go, we'll see. I'm actually going to be moving back home to my small town. My new job didn't work out exactly, and so I'm going to be moving back to a small town out of the city. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. The good news is, as I kind of transition into whatever I do next, I will definitely be streaming a lot more and, like, making content a lot more. So that's good, because I do genuinely really enjoy making content. I just have not had a while, like, I haven't had any time to really do it in a very long time. I'm usually really exhausted, but I'm gonna have to fill my days with something now, so I'm sure I'll be, probably, I would say expect the Gen 6 review to come out sooner than later, and also more streams probably as well. I gotta make a plan, obviously. I still don't, honestly, entirely know what I'm gonna be, like, doing, or, like, how everything's gonna pan out, but, yeah. So that's definitely some news. Oh, this is gonna be, like, the easiest floor of my life. But yeah, the other thing too, I just realized I can do, if I need to, I don't think I need to, but like, if I need to, I imagine, as long as I don't switch out any particular party member, I could probably switch their, like, how, like, their not, like, their order, in between, maybe even not in between, maybe, like, in the moments where, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to, I actually think this is a really strong starting lineup. Even with grass Pokemon, like, I do feel like, I'm in a pretty good position here. I can just use Double Edge with Kyogre if I really need to. But yeah. Are you excited to go back to a small town? To be honest, I'm not excited to go back to a small town in terms of, like, some things. Like, I'm gonna miss, like, the food and, like, just being close to certain venues for, like, if there was a concert or a basketball game or, I don't know, something like that. I miss that, and I will genuinely miss, we have a, like, where our apartment is, we have a really good, like, walking route that me and Nad do, and I will miss that, like, truly. But it's...
We do have a lot of farms near our
Yeah, no, so, but on that, Nad's, like, talking to me, but I can barely hear her because the headphones are on and the music's playing, but, yeah, the counterpoint to that is I really miss my family. I haven't seen my brother or my dad or my mom or Nad's family in, like, I don't know, going on 5 months. Because of the COVID stuff, admittedly. But, like, I do miss seeing them. And, like, my brother is close enough by that he can still, like, see them at least. He's not hanging out with them, but he can at least, like, be around and see them and, deliver groceries to them and stuff like that. And I just, I miss being able to see them and stuff like that. So I miss that, like, first and foremost. And then, yeah, it's, like, there's a lot more open space. Like, I really miss, like, right now, especially during this pandemic, it sucks. We don't have a patio. We don't have a backyard. When we do want to go outside and go for that walk, we're, like, in a sea of, like, hundreds, if not thousands of people who have the exact same idea as us. Whereas moving back home, we're going to, have more land, empty land to kind of traverse. I'm going to be able to, like, start working out again. Because right now, our gym in our building is, like, closed because cross-contamination. And I was somebody who's, like, dealing and managing my stress by working out a lot. And I haven't been able to do that in, like, 4 months. So I miss being able to do that. So I think just for my mental health, it'll be a really good change to get back home. Yeah, my mental health has just been all over the place with probably like many of you with all the COVID and the lack of control and all of this. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to just being able to be home, be, safe, be able to, get back out in the world again. And I think that'll be really helpful. But yeah, more Frisbee. Yeah, if it comes back, it's canceled right now. But yeah, but again, at the end of the day, it's mostly just I miss home. I miss my parents. I think it'd just be good for everybody to get back home, and then figure out what the next step is once I'm there. I really enjoyed my time out here, but I can tell it's probably not for me, and that's okay. It's because a lot of the time, they always say, like, home is where the heart is, and that's a bit of a cliche, and sometimes you got to do what's best for, like, your family and, getting ahead in the world and in life. But I will say, like, being out here is great. I love it. But without all the people in my life that I love out here, it's been hard. And I know it's been really hard on Nat as well, and she's kind of been sacrificing it so I can pursue my, like, ambitions and dreams. And, I don't know if that's entirely fair, but we worked it out. We made it happen. But now I think it definitely, seems like it's good to go back there and see what's next. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. But I will miss things about this place, for sure. Like, I definitely think before I move out officially, I'm definitely going to have to hit up some of my favorite restaurant spots again, like, one last time. Because I will, I'll come back. Like, I'm not going to be crazy from the city. If there's, like, something to do in the city, I will come down. I'll visit friends. I'll, like, I'll be back. It's just, at the end of the day, I'll have a lot I won't be here nearly as much. It won't be like, you know, there's things you always take for granted. Grass is always greener mentality, right? But yeah, I'm gonna miss definitely the food, definitely some of the people, my friends from the score, some work pals. I'll miss some of them for sure. It won't be as easy to like see them all the time, but it makes more sense anyway. We were getting married originally. It's not happening anymore, of course, because you know it's been postponed. But we were getting married out there. All our families are out there. Like it made, the more we thought about it, the more it made sense to just, you know. But yeah, and then of course the job thing unfortunately was sort of the last, like, okay, well now what's really tying us here anymore, you know? But yeah. Anyway, we're almost at level 30. Well, we are at level 30. I just gotta actually instigate the battle. Renson! We still haven't had much of a challenge. That's good. That's good. I really don't think we'll have any challenge whatsoever for quite a while, so... But yeah. Been streaming for almost an hour, and we got 30 down, so that's not bad. Hopefully we can get this whole thing done in, like, under 4 hours would be really solid. I would love to be able to play Minecraft with the boys at 8. That'd be ideal. So we'll see. But yeah, and then after this is done, literally all I can do is wait for the tool that I need for... Oh, these guys might have water absorb. I just realized. Okay, Staryu clearly doesn't. And let's see. Was it Wooper was the other one? No, Horsey. Critical hit. All right, sick. Easy peasy. But yeah. I believe at the end, too, like, I think there are some legendaries that come out. Definitely some pseudo-legendaries, for sure. I really am lucky, Josh. Yeah, I'm incredibly lucky. And it sounds like you guys are equally as lucky as well to find that sort of, you know, relationship. And, I mean, that's the really cool thing about Nad and I is that we have kind of supported each other. Like, there's been times where, like, Nad has definitely been, like, the breadwinner and been pursuing her kind of, like, stuff. And then there's been other times where I have been. Because, you know, there was definitely a time in, like, 2017 or whenever it was where, like, you know, the YouTube money wasn't as good as it had been. And she was still supporting me, trying to make a living at being a full-time streamer, while she was still, you know, basically being the one who was, you know, putting the bread on the table and stuff. And she let me do that. But then, you know, I inevitably came out here. And then she ended up getting, like, a big promotion at her company. And then I ended up finding this new job that didn't work out, but was still a really great opportunity. So it's been really, like, we've been really balanced in that regard. Like, there's always someone usually, you know, fulfilling their dream a little bit more. But it's not long before the other one sort of catches up. And then, you know, so it's been good. But unfortunately, this whole virus thing kind of messed things up. But no, it is what it is. What's that?
We're at the same spot, but opposite.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just took, like, a huge step back. But it is what it is. Again, the most important thing should always be mental health and security and safety and, you know. I truly believe that. But just like I believe that we can keep destroying these people at the battle tower, or Mount Battle. Getting ahead of myself.
Is it raining?
Yeah, I think we are going to do that, Josh. And yeah, it is raining, Nad. Yeah. So that's why I should definitely save in case it starts to thunder.
Yeah.
And then we're getting, look at all those Poke coupons we're getting though. Does it just double every time? I don't even know what I can buy with these. But hopefully some cool things that I can put on my team when I inevitably do the Battle Frontier. But yeah, let's save it. I actually want to see that number. It will tell me, right? Oh no, it just tells me, okay. Purify Pokemon. Oh no, Snag Pokemon, 39. So I actually guess I'm missing 6. Wow. I definitely thought I was missing less than that. I thought I was missing 2. But it seems I'm missing 6. Interesting. Anyway, let's continue. Will you be getting a new job then? Yes, I will be. Oh, look at the change in... Are we in Mustafar? But yeah, I will be, yeah. I'll be getting a new job. I don't know when. I don't know what. I don't know how. I didn't really have anything, like, in place. But... I don't know, like, weirdly, I'm not, like, super worried. I'm very fortunate. I have some friends, like, in the business from YouTube and stuff, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think for the next at least, like, 2 months, I would say, I'm probably just going to take it easy. I've been working, like, really, really hard nonstop for a really, really long time, and definitely could use, like, the mental break to just kind of reflect and do some, like, you know, inner examination and get my head like sorted out, and I think that's really important.
In a position to.
Yeah, and now I'm luckily, like, we don't owe any more money on our rent right now, and then we're gonna move home, so, you know, we'll be okay for a little bit. Obviously, you know, that's not like, hey, let's just stay at home and not work and stuff, but I'm going to be really figuring out, like, what is the next step in my life? What do I want? I'm a very goal-oriented person, and I got to figure out what that next mountain is to sort of climb, and how I can get there without completely killing myself, because that's really important too. Not to, you know, not to get there by just, like, you know, really destroying myself and my relationships with people and working harder, not smarter. So I'm going to attempt to do that. But yeah. It's over, Stanakin. You did this to yourself. But yeah. Get married on the street outside the officiator's apartment? I mean, we'll see. I do, like, I don't know. The problem is right now, like, I don't even think we could get married because, like, all the courts are, like, backed up.
No, they're shut down.
What? That's what I mean. They're backed up. Like, they're... So it'd be really hard. Our current officiant, like, wouldn't even be able to do... So we'd have to find, like, a new officiant.
No, we don't have the paperwork, but...
Yeah.
Once everything opens back up, we can, like, look...
Yeah. We're definitely, like, we're gonna... Yeah, when things open back up, we'll look into it. And, you know, hope maybe one day, like, 40 years from now, our, like, kids and grandkids will be like, oh, yeah, you know, Grandma and Grandpa didn't get to have, like, you know, a traditional wedding because of, like, you know, this pandemic. So maybe we'll throw them a little party that they didn't get back then. I don't know. Who knows? But
we'll be doing Disney World for our 10th year.
But yeah, or maybe we'll go to Disney World or something. Obviously, again, I gotta figure out the whole job situation first before we go on any trips. But yeah, and that's the other thing. My Japan trip is pretty much. I mean, it was already pretty much all but canceled. But at this point, yeah, with no job, it's probably not smart to go. Mind you, the tickets are paid for, so like maybe there's a way in which it works, but I don't think so.
I don't know if the, like...
Yeah, I don't think the world is gonna let us go, and then also even if they do, like, I don't think it's that smart. If we did go, it would literally be like the most frugal, like, not vacation ever. Just be like, oh well, let's just get on a plane and do this as cheaply as possible and not go anywhere cool and just like enjoy Japan and just have a vacation in Japan. Like, just walk, you know, get a really cheap hotel room, just walk. Matt's shaking your head, but like, I mean, we'll see. It's something we gotta figure out for sure. Yeah, well, that's unreasonable for sure, and it sucks. But you know, it is what it is. It was supposed to be our honeymoon, but I guess we'll have to figure something else out, right? It happens. We're still very lucky. Look, we are for the most part healthy. Yeah, everyone we know is healthy. Like, it could be so much worse, and we're just like, you know, thankful that everything is okay. Oh, wow. Pay for a friend to take the class online and they can marry you and pay online, man. Again, we'll figure it out. We're not in any rush. We weren't supposed to get married till July anyway, so we still got 2 months till then.
Also, Ontario is different. I know there's still weddings happening in the States, like people are going to courts and stuff, but it's not here. You have to like fill out paperwork that goes to the government, and then they give you the paperwork that when the officiant or the priest or whoever has to sign off on, then it goes back to them, and then you get the marriage certificate like months later. It's a whole process. You can't just like, oh, we're getting married today and it's done.
Yeah, there's a whole, like, the government is a lot more involved with like people getting married here. So I don't know if you heard what Nad was just kind of relaying, but essentially it's a lot trickier than it is in the States to do a marriage ceremony here. I have it like legally like defined in any capacity. Hello, Eugene. How are you? Any chance of shiny Heracross merchandise? Look, I don't think so right now. I don't know if the audience is there enough for it. And yeah, but maybe. I don't know. It's one of those things, as we kind of like journey with this Pokemon specifically, maybe not even towards the end. Maybe just by like the battle tower, if it takes us a few tries. If like I won't say never. You know, we'll see. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Eugene. Yeah. I mean, it's quite a slog, right? It's a lot to get through. It's very repetitive, especially these earlier levels. But you know, to be honest, I'm having more fun doing this than, you know, the later Heracross streams for sure. Actually, weirdly, Heracross streams were like, the hardest the Heracross streams ever were, I think, were like somewhere between like 4,000 and like 8,000. I think were like the absolute worst. Once I started getting like the double hunt going and doing more of them off stream and stuff, I definitely felt a lot better about them. So yeah, but yeah, there were definitely some Heracross streams that were absolutely crazy. I wonder if like the 66 platform looks like Mustafar, because then it'll be like Order 66, you know? But yeah, I also think by like, probably by like the 50th floor, I'm probably going to take my hat off because it's getting hot. I'll probably also like take a bathroom break at that point. It's all good, Josh. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Have you finalized Heracross's name? I'm calling it Honshu. I think I'm going to just leave it as that. I think to go back on it at this point would be, you know, a bit of a, I don't know, cop-out in some way. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it as Honshu. I'm sorry if you know, you were hoping for something a little bit different or better. It was going to be Raisin if it was a female, and Honshu if it was a male. Other ones that I came up with were like Arnold was one, Grapes was going to be one, and then, what? Yeah, Arnold would have been fun, but Honshu, I don't know. Have you watched Season 7 of the Clone Wars? No, I've only actually watched the Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars, like the original anime series. And then I've watched Season 1 of the, like, Disney, well, I guess it's Disney Plus now. It was Cartoon Network, right? But Disney Plus series. I still need to catch up on it. I've heard Season 1 is, like, the worst of it, and it literally just gets better and better. So I've been meaning to. I'd love to. But I guess so much to catch up on, like, just watch-wise, that, yeah, it'll be a while. But inevitably I might. I do love Star Wars, and I do, I feel like it's the sort of thing that, like, when the next big Star Wars thing does happen, so whether that's Mandalorian Season 2, or whatever it might be, like, when Star Wars is kind of, like, in the zeitgeist again, I will probably pick it up at that point, and then, because this year, or last year was the first time I watched the Gendy Tartakovsky, like, one, and I really enjoyed it, and I was gonna keep going, and then just, like, I got super busy with life, you know? Yeah, no, you're definitely, like, yeah, I did say I might change it, Anthony, so you definitely, you know, I like it, I would have named it Finally. Well, I was actually, part of me, too, was thinking about naming it History, because, again, I do believe, I could be wrong about this, but I do believe it's the first, you know, Colosseum Heracross, like, caught live on stream sort of deal. Like, it was caught live, there's video recording of it, like, there's evidence for it, and I believe I'm the first one. There is somebody else in the community currently going for it, Oleg, I wish them complete luck. I know the pain, you know, I did single resets till 6,000, so I definitely know the pain of it taking forever and how rough this hunt can be. So, yeah, but I do believe I you know, made history on it, but then I thought, why? You know, like, why? Like, yeah, it is history, but I know it's history. Like, I don't need to name it that. But yeah, I'm just, again, I'm very, very happy that it ended up being male. That's definitely the one I wanted. I don't know if it, like, would I preferred, like, a jolly Heracross, or, like, I think Adamant was the other nature that would have been good, as a, like, and had it female, or the other way around. I actually don't know. Like, because, yeah, obviously it would have made it better in the Battle Frontier, but, like, I kind of still think, like, knowing me, I probably still would have rathered. And this is just because I'm, like, more from the world of, like, shiny hunting, where aesthetics is, like, everything as opposed to, like, nature's. I'm sure I will regret saying this later on, but, like, I kind of think I would have preferred having it modest but male as opposed to, like, adamant but female. You should do a stream with Nad cutting your hair, bro. Just a thought. I mean, I could. I definitely could. I definitely need it, for sure. But I don't think Nad knows how to cut hair very good. And my brother actually just got his shaved, and I don't want to copy him now, you know? He already did it.
I would never shave your head. I would never. I'd
Why?
rather your hair long than shaved.
Nad says she'd rather my hair long than shaved, so.
100%.
All right, almost at 40. I might actually take a bathroom break at 40. What was the other thing I was going to do when I hit 50? I was going to do something. I forget now. It wasn't eat. I was going to go to the bathroom. Was I going to change something? Finalize. Oh, I was going to take my hat off. Finalize the Sean Evans look. Weirdly enough, you saying Sean Evans made me think of bald, and then I was like, oh, my hat's on. That's so weird. I couldn't, like, come up with that naturally. But, yeah, thanks, Marls. Hey, welcome to Shiny Ones. It's the show with shiny beetles and even shinier content. I kind of put a spin on yours. I haven't had a haircut since January. I have a Jedi mullet right now. Yeah, mine is not great either. It's very greasy. It's very unkempt. And it's starting... The bad thing is, this part, like, the bangs are starting to get, like, low enough that, like, sometimes they get, like, I can see them in my eyeballs. And that's not good. Because you, like... I don't mind having a little bit of long hair, but, like, it's getting way too long. Oh, are they starting to send out 4? Is this guy 39? Is this guy 30? Or 40? Is he 40? Because it's weird that he sent out 4 Pokemon, right? Not that it matters, but... Eugene, yeah, it's okay. It's been up, like, honestly, just ups and downs, man. But overall, it's okay. I'm safe. I'm healthy. That's all that matters, you know? And it seems that my mic is still mostly in sync, so that's also good. Because I've been having issues with that, so I'm glad. I actually don't know if it's like an internet thing with my webcam or like, but yeah. You should also make a mullet then so that your hair won't get in your eyes. Maybe. I honestly, if it does get long enough at some point, I will probably like take scissors to it myself. Not like I wouldn't like shave it. Oh, so I guess they're just getting harder because I'm pretty sure that guy threw out 4 Pokemon. But yeah, I definitely need to like snip if it starts getting in my eyes. Nice, Josh. Nice. I'll tell you what. Maybe if we get a random shiny in our Emerald playthrough, I'll let Nad shave my head on stream.
No.
Well, then I'll shave it myself if you don't.
No.
I think that's a fair deal. The odds are really against it.
Still taking a chance.
What is the challenge this time? What's up, Denilo? All we have to do this time is just beat Mount Battle, so it's 100 floors. Not even floors, but like 100 matches, basically. I'll unsub if you get a mullet or a man bun. Wow. I didn't know my hair was so important to you, Zane. No, I will not do a mullet. I had a mullet, like, not recent, but, like, I had a mullet at 19 years old. So I've had one recently enough. I only had it for, like, 2 weeks. And then I got it cut completely. But I did do it. I rocked the mullet for, like, 2 weeks. It was really dirty. Well, we'll see. But yeah, if, I'll make that wager. I'll tempt the RNG gods because I want a shiny that badly, a random shiny. You watch, it'll be something that absolutely sucks. It'll be like a Magikarp, which I am not a fan of shiny Magikarp. Or it'll be like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like another just like, I was gonna say Wingull, but like it'd actually be cool if I got a shiny Wingull randomly, given that was my first shiny ever. Aside from, well, no, actually, even with the red Gyarados was the first one I ever saw, but Wingull was the first one that I ever like caught. But yeah. But speaking of hair, I think this is the last one before you guys will get to see the awfulness of my current hair that I've done nothing with. But first, we gotta wait for this guy to throw out another Pokemon. Oh! Wow, you really want to lose. Okay. But yeah, I feel like Quagsire is gonna be like level 90 by the time we actually get to like level 100. Because it's already almost at 87, and like, we're only just really starting to get into it. Sam, when are you gonna play Fans and Smash again? I don't know. I mean, I haven't... So the thing is it won't be for a while, only because I currently have my GameCube hooked up to my like capture device or streaming device or whatever, and so because of that, wait, let's use just again. Let's just use these. But yeah, so because of that, I haven't had my Switch set up for streaming for a really long time, and I need my GameCube to stream Pokemon Emerald as well. So I'm going to be using my GameCube for a while. But then, yeah, once I'm out of Emerald, then I can put my Switch back as my like primary stream system, because then I can just use my capture card, my 3DS capture card, to stream the, you know, Platinum or Diamond or Heart Gold or Source Silver or whatever it ends up being. But yeah. And yeah, let's save. I'm gonna just go to the bathroom really quickly, take off my hat. Oh, also, really interesting thing. Don't ever do this if you're playing. If you talk to that guy's, Abra, it will warp you to like the very beginning of the like Mount Battle. So do not do that. I think it asks you at least, but just to be safe, like don't do that. Anyway, I am gonna get into the next battle so that I don't have to like wait for all the cutscenes and stuff. So at least we can just get immediately into it. But I'll be right back, guys. Please enjoy this beautiful Pokemon Colosseum music, and I'll see you in just a moment. All right, we're back. Everything should be good. Just looking at my webcam to make sure it's still in sync. It seems to be good. All right, will Chinchou have? Just to be safe. Even though this guy's definitely gonna use more than one Pokemon, but I just want to make sure with the water types that, you know, water absorb isn't happening. But anyway, my hat is off and you can see how bad my hair is. Jeez. What's going on? Hey! What's up, Dragon Fist? How are you? That's so kind of you to offer. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, we're down 40. We got 60 more, like, levels to go. And Quagstar's getting real close. Wow, he only had 2. So I guess in these, like, mid-stages, I guess, because, yeah, 40 to 60... No, 40 to 80 is probably, like, mid-stage. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I guess some Pokemon, or some trainers still have 2 Pokemon, but others have more? I suppose? I don't know. Hey, nice, Josh. Nice. Alright, now we can just go back to our surf tactic. I wonder, like, I actually do wonder if, like, even the last ones will give me, like, much of a challenge. Like, part of me kind of doesn't want to just, I don't know, it's like that toss-up, right? It's like, part of me wants, like, a really fun, good battle where, like, I have to be strategic. But then part of me also is just kind of like, well, I don't want to, I don't want too good of a battle. Oh, yeah, that's completely true. It's so bad. Look at that. Ugh. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Yeah, Roy has great hair. Roy really does. And there we go. Part of me kind of feels almost like I should have been putting an experience share on, like, my Rayquaza or Groudon or Espeon through all this so that, like... But, oh well, whatever. These two are going to be super, super strong. And then those guys are still just chilling. Also pretty strong as, like, backup. So hopefully we can just, like, crush everything for the next, like, you know, 50 levels here with just these two guys. Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I've never done this before, so this is going to be very, very cool. So that was, what, 42? Yeah, so 43 is next. But, yeah, we're making, like, pretty good time. I definitely can tell, like, it's going to get harder and harder as we keep going, obviously. That's, like, literally the purpose of it. But, yeah, like, they're almost at level 40 now. Which, like, when you think, like, I caught Heracross and Dioge's Pokemon were at, like, in the, like, 40 to 45 range. What's annoying is that my home country has already reopened barbershops, but the country is stuck in, or I'm stuck in, they're still closed. Oh, man. That's rough. Could you use the missing note to multiply a Master Ball? The missing note? Like, what do you mean by missing note? There is a way to multiply Master Balls in this game, but I don't believe it has anything to do with the missing note. Unless you meant to write missing note. And it, like, autocorrected. Because, yeah, I believe, hypothetically, with missing no, you can, you should be able to replicate a Master Ball if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I think you can. I don't know the exact way to do it, but I believe there's a way to, like, warp the RNG so that you can duplicate items. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. Like, people being able to get, like, 99. What's your favorite type of crepe? I like a banana Nutella crepe. That's my favorite. I also like a strawberry banana with, like, strawberry jelly. It's really nice. Whipped cream on both of those. Harley, you're making me hungry, man. You're making me want to order crepes. Bad, Barles. Bad. Actually, it's a holiday. It's a holiday here in Canada, for those of you who might not know. So, I don't even think crepe places would be open. Because you literally put it in my head, I'm like, maybe I should have ordered crepes. But they're literally not open.
You get 25% off.
Do you want to make dinner, or are we going to order food?
I don't think it's the frosting yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you want?
I mean, give me some options and we'll decide. Can't you order takeaway? That's what we're gonna do right now. But the crepe place is like it's like a mom and pop shop, so they're probably not open on the holiday. It's like only the big corporations, like, you know, McDonald's, Burger King's, Wendy's, A&W. What?
There's a New York cheesecake place that just put out.
I mean, that sounds great, but cheesecake for dinner is probably not great considering I'm pretty sure, cookies for breakfast today. So let's, yeah, if possible, please. Platinum's a really great game, Dragon Fist. Platinum, I'm really looking forward to replaying through. I think Platinum and Soul Silver and Gen 8, weirdly enough, Sword and Shield, are like the games that I enjoy replaying through the most. I just really enjoy them.
Are you feeling sick?
No, not really. Ooh, nice, Josh. I mean, again, like, you know, you can have cheesecake for at least like one meal, but I can't do cookies and cheesecake for 2 of my 3 meals today. And then I'm pretty sure I had Captain Crunch for the other one. So like, it's not good. Too much sugar today for the old Stan man.
Did you know there's a vegan place called Big Papa's?
I do not. Interesting. Huh. And another one bites the dust. Ow! And another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust. Oh. On to the next zone. 46. Takeout sounds good. Yeah, no pizza either. I'm pizzaed out. I'm pizzaed out. I'm sweets out. I don't even know what I was saying there, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
What's that? I don't know. Like, I'm always scared of ordering
like
takeout
barbecue
wings. What?
The barbecue we got was like kind of cold.
Yeah, like, cause that's the only thing is like with takeout, like sometimes the wings arrive cold and like I don't know. I've not really ever had a good experience with like takeout wings. Now pickup wings, if you can go into the store and pick them up and they're like hot, oh man. But I've never gotten like Uber Eats or like, you know, whatever all those like apps are and had like delivery and enjoyed the wings. Me and my wife were at that point where we've had everything and nothing sounds new or good enough to do a pickup order. Feel that, man. I feel that. We'll find something though.
Do you want fried chicken?
What kind of fried chicken? Church's? Yeah, actually, maybe. Church's chicken is really good. Oh, Nick, I'll be here. I mean, we're at almost an hour and a half. I'm definitely going to be here for at least another hour and a half, if not like 2.5 hours. I'm hoping to be able to get all this done in under 4 hours, but we'll see. So I'll be here for a while. Do not worry. I'm sure many of you guys are going to end up coming and going throughout the day. I tried to go early enough that like hopefully, you know, a lot of you guys can stay and hang out, especially for like, I would say it's mostly important like to be here. If you care about this sort of thing, of course, you don't have to be here, but for like the very end stuff, like the last 10 levels especially, probably even the last 20 are like...
I'm getting biscuits.
Yes, please.
And then that's what you ordered last time if you want to click it and then do your...
I got the 5 tender?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it asks you.
Cool.
I got a ginger ale skin iced tea.
Nice. So I'm good then, right? To just click view cart. One second. They have a different sauce. Okay.
What'd you get for it?
What?
What'd you get for it?
It didn't ask me. I don't think it asked me. Ever had Mexican or burgers or even pizza more than twice in 1 week? It gets old so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I was working, I used to go to McDonald's like every other day.
Yeah.
Just to, like, get
So you wouldn't think like, so I worked in a Walmart like supercenter for a really long time, and you wouldn't think that like, you know, you'd get sick of, because there's so much to choose from. There's actually like, some days you can have like dairy, whatever you want from the dairy section. They had a McDonald's in there. They had a Tim Hortons, which is like a sandwich / donut shop. They had fresh produce. They had a bakery that would make sandwiches for you. And literally within like the first 2 years, I was like sick of everything. I was like sick of McDonald's, sick of Tim Hortons, sick of the fresh veggie salads and stuff, sick of like just getting a smoothie. And inevitably, I ended up like starting to, you know, buy stuff outside of that plaza. So, you know, there'd be like a Swiss Chalet nearby, or like a Harvey's Burgers nearby, or like...
an apple pie?
No. I'm okay. But yeah. Yeah, Dragon Fist. Yeah, my diet has been absolutely garbage. I think most people's has, honestly. My skin is really taking, like, a beating for it. Weirdly, more than, like, my stomach. I think, like, I've been so stressed and, like, anxious about things that, like, I'm still, like... I definitely put on some weight, but, like, not as much as I probably should have, given the way I've been eating. But my skin is definitely, like, it's been really bad. I've been breaking out all over, like... It's been very, very bad. I didn't? Oh. Okay. Sorry,
so
love.
You want original or spicy?
Spicy.
You want mashed potatoes, fries, poutine, jalapeno popper.
Poutine. I feel like one of these guys is probably going to have water absorb, but oh well. Well, my new vice has been curry, weirdly. We've been ordering a lot of Japanese curry. To be honest, I could still even go for that today. Like, I love Japanese curry so much, but we have had an awful lot. And it's, like, a little more expensive than, like, your traditional fast food.
Sweet and sour, plum sauce, BBQ.
Honey barbecue, if they have it.
Ranch, creamy, jalapeno, honey mustard.
I guess just barbecue then. Yeah, something tangy.
And then I'm gonna get rid of the dipping sauce.
But I wanted the hot.
The honey.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know why it does this.
It's super weird, I know. I had issues with the app too. Jeez. Alright. 4 water types, no water absorb, and 4 KOs. Wait, is there another... Oh, wait. Never mind. Tentacool did not die. But you will now.
I'll be here at 6.
Perfect. All right. I think like Mount Battle, they do just enough of a good job to like keep you interested. If there wasn't like the sequence break of like every 10 being able to save and stuff, like it gives you something to look forward to, you know? Because like right now I'm starting to like I'm literally like on 48. I was like, oh man, like I'm not even halfway there. But then I was like, but I'm close to at least like the break, and then we'll go another 10. And then if you just think about them in like 10s, it's not as bad for sure. Celio and Houndour. Wow. But yeah, it would also go faster, obviously, as well, if Kyogre wasn't the first Pokemon thrown out, because it does take that extra animation to get the rain to go. There it is. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, and it helps just make my team incredibly, incredibly strong. So, like, will I one-shot the Celio? Yeah. So, I mean, you know I have, like, 45 levels ahead, too, but it really does make a huge difference. And obviously, Houndour is just, like, probably could have killed it 3 times over. All right. And now we got Spinda. Nice. Hey, welcome back, Sonic. How you doing? So you've been, it seems like you've been really expanding your game collection lately, Sonic. How's that going? What do you think are like the 3 or 4 like, you know, most coveted? Like, what is like your one? I want to know like your one like holy grail in terms of your collection, and then like the ones that are a little bit under that. All right, 50, baby. Halfway there, like Bon Jovi said in that one song that Roy really likes. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, leaving on Roy's prayer.
Is that Orre on the street?
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I just had to message a buddy. For Minecraft later. Are you going to play Minecraft later, Sonic? Maybe Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door, great choice. Like, straight up, great choice. Mine is my copy of Chrono Trigger, I think. That's probably... Yeah, well, it should be. Yeah, I love it so much. It's my favorite game of, like, all time. Next to Galaxy, for, again, different reasons. It's really hard for me to, like, quantify which one is more. I prefer Chrono Trigger as a video game and an experience, but Galaxy, like, really did help me through some, like, weird times and rough times in, like, high school. So I have, like, you know, love for both games in different ways. I think Chrono Trigger is the best game I've ever played, but Galaxy is, like, my favorite personal. Like, it just, the music, it gets me so pumped up. Like, we'll definitely, if they do come out with, like, Switch remasters for the 35th, we'll definitely be streaming Super Mario Galaxy together and, like, going for 100%, because I love that game so much. Like, and I've only weirdly played it once. Like, technically kind of twice, because, like, when you unlock Luigi, you, like, have to play through basically the entire game again. But I never went back to it. I played it once. I beat it 100%, got that, like, rare, like, memo from Nintendo or whatever on my Wii. And then I left. And then I got, like, I think it was, what, 121 stars or 241 or 2 or whatever. But, yeah, and then I just left. Nope, I'm busy playing Thousand Year Door. Alright, cool. No worries, no worries. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a really fun game. And let's save. Alright, guys. I love that the first 50 were so, like, anticlimactic that I didn't even realize that I beat the 50th one. I just kind of, like, instinctually, like, kept going. But yeah, and we're still in the volcano, so that's cool. It is actually really cool that, like, you're making your way through a volcano to the very top of the summit, and then you, like, it's kind of like, in a weird way, like Gen 7 before Gen 7. Hey, welcome back, Barles. Ah, rough, Sonic. I lost mine too because my original Wii stopped working because I homebrewed it and then it just, like, stopped working. It bricked. So I lost that copy too, which is why if they ever do remake the games, I want to try to 100% completion them again in time, of course. Like, you know, I'm definitely not as like, I don't have as much free time as I did back during those days, but I would really like to 100% those games again because like I said, I lost my 100% completion on both that and Galaxy 2. I had both postcards from Nintendo for 100%ing both of those games. And I lost them, which really sucks. Because I spent a lot of hours doing that, you know? Especially Galaxy 1. Galaxy 2, I don't know why. I don't remember it as much, but, like, Galaxy 1, I remember, like, really, and, like, finding out, like, oh, I can play as Luigi now? That's what I always wanted to do in Mario 64, and now I can do that? I think I was, like, 14 or something at the time, 13, 14. Nice, Barles. Nice. But yeah, we're more than halfway there. We're getting closer to the end with every battle, you know. With every battle, we get a little bit closer. It's very mindless at this point, but, you know, hopefully we can get through these next 30, and then once we're at, like, 80, it's, like, it's all downhill from there, honestly. It's like shiny hunting when you're, like, ramping up at the end of, like, a shiny hunt on stream, when it's like, oh, we're gonna go to, you know, like, 2100 impidimps today, and, like, by the time you hit, like, you know, 20, or I guess, yeah, like, by the time you hit, like, 2050, those last 50, like, fly by. So I fully expect that these next 30 are gonna suck, but, like, those last 20 are gonna be really memorable and, like, fun, and, you know what I mean? But yeah, these next 30 are still probably gonna be pretty just like, alright, send surf, just use surf. What do you think of the new Paper Mario game? I still have not watched the trailer, weirdly enough. It looks alright, though. It looks like kind of a fusion of what people want and what people do not like about the current Paper Mario games. So I'm interested. I probably won't pick it up. I haven't bought I've never actually bought, I just realized, a Paper Mario game ever. But I have played and I have beaten Super Paper Mario and the original Paper Mario on the N64. So, never played Thousand Year Door, though, interestingly enough. But yeah. How's that all going, Barles? Beep, 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 beep. Good luck finding a copy for cheap. Well, my buddy Neon, who actually lent me his copy of Colosseum, for that we're playing right now, actually, he has Thousand Year Door, and he's told me before if I ever really wanted to play it or like needed it for like reviewing or something like that, then I could maybe do that. I don't know. I've always thought about like, hey, maybe I should do reviews on games that, like outside of Pokemon, like do the in-depth review treatment. But I don't know. I don't know if there'd be enough interest there. I don't know if people care about my opinion on like other games outside of Pokemon. Because I've always thought about like, man, I'd really love to do like a Mario, like a 3D Mario, which is ironic given like Paper Mario's 2D, but like a 3D Mario, like kind of like how Johnny does retrospectives, and just do like Mario game after Mario game after Mario game, and then, you know, eventually do like some Zelda games, one after another. Very similar to Johnny, of course. But I do think, first off, before I ever did that, I do owe some people Gen 6 reviews, so I couldn't do it like anytime soon, but I've always given it the thought, you know? And getting to share, because the other thing too, the reason I like reviews is that you get to play games that you've never really played before, and then get to share your experience as like a first timer with communities that like really love them, which sometimes goes really well, sometimes goes really bad if you don't, you know, like the things that you should like about them or whatever. Snowboard Kids 5? Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to talk about the Paper Mario games, though. I really do have fond memories of, again, the two that I have played. But yeah. Doo doo boop beep boop boop beep doop boop. I don't know. What are some franchises or series that you guys think I should take a look at, or that you'd care about my opinions on? If there's none at all, then maybe there's none at all. But like, you know, what are some games outside of Pokemon that you'd love to like see me go like super in depth on and kind of give my perspective, and like in the way that I do my Pokemon reviews, but for another series of games. Ratatouille for the Nintendo DS? Yeah. Wow. Zelda would be cool. Minecraft? I mean, Minecraft is a tough one. It's just so open world, right? Bubsy? Really? Oh, okay. I was like, really? That's an interesting choice. But yeah, Zelda is one I've always thought about doing. Again, though, it'd be really hard, like, unlike someone like Johnny, it'd be really hard for me to, like, go back to the 2D games and give them, like, reviews. Because I really, like, grew up in, like, you know, the beginning, the dawn, like, literally, the dawn of, like, the 3D era. Like, I was 3 when the N64 came out. And so I was, like, you know, 8 to 12 during, like, you know, the end of the N64 and, like, sort of the beginning of, like, the GameCube PS2 era. Definitely Zelda. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. That's actually straight up really, really good to know. Because I would love to talk about Zelda more at length. Can it be any... No, it can be any station, honestly, Josh. Smash Brothers, for sure, is something I could talk about because it's meant so much to me, for sure. So, yeah, that's something I'd be really interested in talking about. Absolutely. Sonic is another one, funny enough, Sonic Show. But that's almost the reverse, where, like, I only grew up playing the 2D games... and know a lot about the 2D games, but know nothing about the 3D games at all. Like, I've only ever played Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic Unleashed. And I played a little bit of Genesis. I never beat it, though. Or, sorry, not Genesis, Generations. And I played a little bit of Sonic Colors, but also never beat that. I rented it from Rogers for, like, 1 weekend. What do you play outside of Pokemon, though? Smash Brothers, Zelda, Mario, for sure. What are some other games that I mean, I have played a lot of games. I've played, a lot of the Grand Theft Auto games. I've played some of the Metroid games, Kid Icarus, Uprising, played through and loved. Chrono Trigger. I know those are like one-offs, but Spider-Man. Yeah, I've actually played a lot of Spider-Man games in my day. What? I've played Persona 5, but I would not feel comfortable enough talking about that game in front of an audience of diehard Persona 5 fans.
You know what you should do? The game that you bought the nice box for that you're gonna play.
Undertale?
Yeah.
That has another really interesting fan base that I don't know enough about to feel confident about talking about. Could get Unix. Oh yeah, I've played Fire Emblem. I've definitely played Fire Emblem. Could do Three Houses. That's true. Donkey Kong also, series that I've put so much time into. I love Tropical Freeze, and I love the original Donkey Kong Country. Like, it's literally every single game in that series I have some fondness for. Except, the GameCube ones. Like, the Jungle Beat ones, I've never played. But other than that, I've played, Returns, Tropical Freeze. I'm one of those weird freaks who, I actually hope that Retro is working on... Well, I know at this point we know, but, I was really hoping for a long time that, they were making a sequel to Tropical Freeze instead of more Metroid. Because I just really love Donkey Kong that much. Yeah, I have a lot of experience with the Mario Kart series for sure, as well as Diddy Kong Racing. I think that would be kind of a bonus video in that series maybe. But yeah, Kirby. I actually have a lot of familiarity with Kirby as well. Not so much the more recent games, but definitely the 90s games for sure.
You should play
The Princess Peach game?
Yeah, you should. I want you to.
We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, is our chicken on the way? Roy would want you to do Death Stranding. I already got the plat trophy in that, bro. Super Princess Peach is great. I just don't know how I would tie it into a series. Maybe if I were to tie it into a series, it'd probably have to be WarioWare and Yoshi's Island games maybe, and then also Princess Peach maybe, because you play as Baby Peach in Yoshi's Next Island or New Island or whatever. We did last Highwayman. Yeah, the shiny is currently in our party. More than halfway to the last ribbon in this game, and then I'm done with these games. Well, this game specifically for maybe ever, unless I ever do a review of the GameCube games, which I don't know if I ever would. Then yeah, Mario and Luigi. I've always wanted to try those, so maybe. And to be honest, Sonic, I'm not even just saying this because it's you, but I think if I ever did do a series review, I think I probably would also do the Mother series because I've always been very interested in Mother 3. Was Death Stranding good? No, it's awful. It's unchecked hubris manifested into a video game. I want to use... I'll use Surf on Quagsire, but... Thank you! Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You can see it's part of our party down below. That's our 6 members of our team right now. And, yeah. And then I can change the layout finally. It's gonna be sweet. Death Stranding should have been a movie instead. I think Kojima should legitimately make a series. I think he would kill a Netflix series. Like a 6 or 7 episode series. I think Kojima would just crush that. What was the soft reset? 14,034. I think if you click on the cards, you can see it. If not, it's the last thing posted on my channel. And you can see the reaction. Hideo Kojima gets the Elon Pass, but with games. Yeah, sort of a little bit. I mean, he deserves it though. Like Elon Musk is still, it's debatable if he actually like. Anyway, that's a whole nother discussion for another. But like Kojima actually has changed and revolutionized video games. Like I can't deny that, and I would never claim to deny that. I just think that like Sony basically being like, we'll give you all the monies to just build whatever your heart wants with no check. I think like in a weird way, having limitations breeds creativity. And I think having like I mean, we see it all the time, right? Especially with like music artists and filmmakers and stuff. When they just get like unlimited budget and it's just like the yes men everywhere saying yes, and they have no restraints that they have to like overcome and like think outside the box on, we find that, you know, usually the art can suffer, right? And so like I think just like giving him all the time and money in the world to just build something was just probably not the right call. Oh, really, Sonic? But can he get the license from Konami? But yeah. Have you guys seen this baby? This is a Pokemon Emerald in a Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP with the GameCube cable as well. I still got to change the screw in that, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste. That's what we'll be doing next. Yeah. By the way, I think it's good to have a guy like him in the medium of video games. I think, you know, having a guy who like wants to push the storytelling boundaries of video games and really create like a cinematic experience, I think is like welcome. I think that particular game just got away from him a little bit. Like, that's all. I think he was like, we're going to create this whole new type of gameplay, and it's going to be walking. And, you know, everyone's like, yes, like, we'll listen to you because you know so much. But I think, you know, anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, Last Highwayman. Not quite 2 years. I definitely, like, was, you know, very ecstatic in the moment and sort of just, like, rounded up, I guess. But it has been a year and 8 months. So it has been a while. It was August of 2020, and it's now August of 2018, it's May of 2020 now. So, I mean, that's, like, it took quite a while. Yeah. And you guys are going to get to see me eat on stream tonight, which I know is your favorite thing. Kojima should make the story for the next Pokemon game? Oh, wow. Yeah? I don't think so, but well, we'll see. Could you imagine Kojima writing Detective Pikachu? Just like the body horror that would have involved like the plot twist at the end. There'd be like Pokemon human hybrids. Like, just think of like the Ditto thing, and then think about that with Kojima like writing it and being like experimenting with human like cross DNA with Pokemon. And anyway, it would have been messed up. Hey, congratulations, Last Highwayman. That's excellent. I'm sure, you know, given the circumstances, it must have been a weird time to do all that, but that's incredible. Congrats. Yeah, me too, Jayquaza. That's my biggest gripe about Gen 8. I actually really love the campaign. The story's not the best story, but the campaign's actually really good, and it's fun. But the post-game was really poopy. Like, just... I'm not someone who really enjoys raids that much, honestly. I completed the decks, got the shiny charm, and there's not really like a great shiny hunting method, so I don't know, I just like kind of was done with them. So I hope the DLC really does something that like re-sparks that interest, you know? Ooh, we didn't one-shot that time. Huh. You've been watching any good anime? I watched Darling in the Franxx, finished that last week, and then I'm starting to try to watch Hands Off My Isaacin, but I'm open to suggestions, because I'm definitely, like, I'm looking for something, like, really good to watch, and, sorry, Ned, what'd you say? And yeah, we actually are watching the original Dragon Ball, which I've never seen in full. I've seen, like, lots of parts, and I know the arcs really well. Just being a fan of like the Dragon Ball Z franchise, but like I've never really gone back and watched all of Dragon Ball, like original Dragon Ball, start to finish, and it's been really fun. It really holds up. Like, maybe even more than Z. I mean, I'll have to see because we're gonna watch Z afterwards. But yeah, even tonight, like I'm probably gonna watch a bunch of Dragon Ball with Nad because I really enjoy it. I quite like raids, but yeah, other than the post game, feels like a downgrade. Battle Tower is just a battle tree, but with less boss trainers. Yeah, no, exactly. And like, yeah, I don't know. Another is really good. What is that about? And is it on Crunchyroll or Netflix? All right, that Azumarill is definitely gonna live a surf. I just feel it. We're starting to get, you know, higher up. So I'm gonna use Double Edge on it, just to, you know, speed that process up. Although I guess it might have been, anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, look who it is! My favorite Pokemon of all time. Die! Die! It's on Crunchyroll? Okay. Oh, I will look into it, Sonic. Legit. What did Wigglytuff do? Oh, it's not Wigglytuff. It was Aridos. See, and now we have a Wobbuffet, which is interesting because of, like, counter. Wait, did I just use Double Edge again? No, Surf and Surf. Between both of these, we should be okay. And Wandering Sun. Oh, nice. I didn't know if we were going to kill Wailmer. I was like, we'll have another Surf if we need to. And cool. I think we're past 60 now, right? I'm pretty sure that was the boss, or was that just 59? I honestly cannot remember. That's how, like, low stakes these matches have been. You really are bursting with energy. I'm pretty sure this is a boss. It felt kind of like a boss. Oh, yeah, it was. And now we get coupons, which, do we get, like, 1,600 now? Does it go up that much, or is it, like, 800 or 1,000? Yo, how are you going to do the contest? I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put my Heracross into my copy of Pokemon Emerald. 800, okay. All right. So that was definitely, you know, makes sense, but the hardest of the rows, or the levels or whatever, the 10 pers. But, yeah. Oh, and we're outside the volcano now. Nice. But yeah. Have you looked into the Pokeblocks for contests yet? I haven't yet, but that's because I'm taking it kind of like one step at a time. So I got to beat Mount Battle, and then I got to replace the battery in my copy of Emerald because I don't want it going out or giving up, you know, halfway through having this Pokemon I've worked so hard to get. And then I'm going to do the Battle Frontier stuff first, and then I'm going to do the contest stuff second. I'm basically just following Oswald's ribbon guide as like close as I can, but yeah. Oh, did the music change? I feel like this is a new theme. Also Masquerain as well, which is just really funny. Aridos and Masquerain after each other. Maybe the Pokemon are like mirroring the levels of the Pokemon that were like throughout the game. You know what I mean? So like maybe I'm right at the point where like I was catching Heracross in terms of like skill, and so I'm just gonna see like a lot of Aridos and Masquerains. Maybe. But regardless, and yeah, there's Aridos again. Jeez, maybe that's what's happening. You're doing contests first? Nice. I think it's just all down to personal preference. Basically I want to get the one level 50 Battle Tower ribbon as fast as I can. Just because after that I don't have to worry about leveling up Heracross or, you know, like I can just have it and not like worry as much about it. You should, Sonic Chow. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt, though, to change the batteries. It's easy, but it's, like, a pain, if that makes any sense. Like, you actually have to, because, like, the receptors or whatever are, like, glued, I think, to the battery, and so you have to, like, pry them off and then like tape them back. It's like, it's very easy to do, but it just like, it takes like, you know, you got to be like kind of patient with it so you don't like destroy the game. All right, 62, baby. Purd. Rich boy Purd. I'm Purd Hapley, and this is the show that you're watching now. His name is Purd. Oh, that's awesome, Logan. Nice, man. Oh, this will be easy. Easy. E-reader berries and GameCube demo discs are wild. I don't know a whole lot about them, to be honest, but that's awesome. I'm just trying to go at it one day at a time, just getting what I can get and making this Ribbon Master a thing. Nice. Give me another ground type. You should look up the game Whiplash. Whiplash? Quiplash. And goodbye. Alright, well that was probably like the easiest time we'll ever have in these next, like, you know, under 40 chambers to go. Because, I mean, geez, that was literally 2 moves and it just wiped them out. Poor Purd. When are you going to watch Pocahontas? I didn't need to, man. So never. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure if I ever have, like, daughters, I will. Maybe even sons, I will watch it.
Still very disappointed in you.
I'm just saying, I've been with you like almost 6 years, and I've yet to watch it, so.
But I've watched this so many times.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I have to trap you in the room and turn the TV off.
What level is Heracross? Heracross is currently level 45, and I took it in one battle, basically. So it's got like a tiny amount of experience on it. But it's level 45. I do like that they changed the theme, though. I think that's really cool. It feels a lot more, like, ominous, which I like. Even if the Pokemon themselves are still, you know, kind of pushovers. Like, just, you know, first stage evolutions. But yeah, we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. Hey, thank you, Levi. I appreciate that. He plays a ferret chained a talking rabbit in a biolab trying to escape, and you have to use the rabbit to escape? Huh, interesting. Yes. Yes, Emerald, yeah. That was part of it. I have my copy of Emerald right here. The animations in this game literally make it. Like, for me, like, it's the best part of this entire game. The music's pretty good, and I like the double battle, like, idea, but the music for sure is, like, what absolutely puts it over the edge for me. Especially, like, with the shinies and stuff. Like, Heracross looks so cool in this game, in the animations. It's a shame that, like, you basically don't use it. You just, like, keep it as a passenger as you, you know, take on things like Mount Battle. At least you don't have to do Battle Revolution. I guess that's a good thing. I've never played that game, so I really don't know. You made shiny Pokemon history! Yes, Levi, yeah! First legit shiny Heracross that at least is recorded and has evidence of. So yeah, it's really cool. I've heard good things about Battle Revolution. I literally have heard, like, nothing about it. Like, I don't know anything about that game. I know it was on the Wii, right? It's like $13 for Xbox or $15 for the PS2 online, I guess. It was worth the buy, but to keep it PC, I would cut some of the dialogue from the rabbit. He's kind of a potty mouth. Nice. Battle Revolution has Pokemon in it. I assumed that. Or did you mean to say shiny Pokemon? Emerald. And Jumpluff lives. Alright. We got a hanger on, guys. And we got a level 89. We're definitely going to have a level 90 Quagsire. Maybe even a level 90 Kyogre by the time that we reach the summit here. Which is good. It's very helpful. And the harder Pokemon we face, the better XP we'll get from them, which will only strengthen us. And then... So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it will be, Barley. It honestly will be. It'll be fun. But yeah, and, I mean, there's nothing stopping us from, like, obviously I'm not going to be able to bring, like, Kyogre and, like, Groudon and, but there's literally nothing stopping us from, like, putting these Pokemon into, like, our Emerald playthrough and just, like, beating really hard parts if we need it just to get the ribbon. I don't know if we'll do that. I think I'm going to try to, like, go at it, like, you know, very, like, try to use the team that we make together and do all that stuff. But, like, yeah, it's really cool that, like, if I needed to, I can, like, at the end of this, I'm also going to have, like, an extra, you know, Kyogre and Groudon and, like, some really cool Pokemon that I'm going to be able to transfer into home eventually, too. Like, this Quagsire grew. I can probably put in, you know, Pokemon home eventually as well. So that's really cool, too, to, like, keep taking these Pokemon and you know, putting them in later generations. Is this team going into home? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to try to, like, take as many Pokemon as I can and put them in. I have such a huge storage, right, that, like, why not, if I'm paying for it, like, try to put all the Pokemon that have had an impact. Like, this Espeon, for sure, I'm going to try to put in home. And then you get, like, the cool original trainer IDs, too, right? So, like, you can get, like, Duking's, like, Minun, or Plusle, I think, actually. But, yeah, like, Plusle, it's really cool. You can put Gru into Switch. That'll be really cool. Yeah, Ribbon Quest box. No, exactly, but it's true. And, like, anything that we catch during, you know, Emerald and Platinum and onward, we can put as well. Well, that was fun. Is it over yet? It is over. Hey. On to the next one. I just can't wait to show Roy the amazing starter that is Torchic. Yeah, it's, I mean, like, I think Torchic, obviously if it's speed boost, it's a whole different thing, but I think regular Torchic is fine. I do think, like, I personally prefer the other two, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna use Torchic because I literally have a shiny Trico just waiting for me in Alpha Sapphire right now. That I haven't done anything with, that I'm going to use for my, like, review playthrough of that game. Yes! We're getting closer, Nick Meister. I love it. We're in the clouds, for sure. Still raining up here, though. Oh, hey! Nice, Josh. Congrats. Alright, I'm just going to use both Surfs, even though Azumarill will probably live this, because it's a thick boy. And it's a water type, so... But it won't live both, which is all that really matters. Yeah. So we'll probably have to do, like, one more turn, but that's fine. It should be pretty easy. Oh, Roselia might live this too, actually. We'll see. So yeah, Azurill's gone. Or Azumarill. And I think Roselia will live. Oh! Did it? Wait, did it live? It did, right? Yeah, it did. By, like, 1 HP. Oh, and Blossom, too? No, it died. Okay. Alright. That was a really weird, like, pan away from the action. Okay. Honestly, I feel like Surf, even though I know it's not, like, super effective, I think is gonna... Both these, like, 2 Surfs are gonna probably do it. Well, Emerald, there's, you know, I think 48 possible targets if you have the Japanese e-reader bonus stuff. It just kind of comes down to what your preference is. To be honest, there's so many people catching so many targets right now that I do feel like within, like, 2 months from now, there's not going to be a single like original target left. Like everyone will have cleared out every possible target in the games. So I think it'll just come down to like what do you want to hunt? Like what is a Pokemon that means something to you that you don't mind spending hours, maybe hundreds of hours going after, you know? And then once you have it, then it's as easy as just figuring out what the setup is. I don't think Tropius has been done yet. I think that's one that still remains. I don't think anyone's done Sudowoodo. Although I think Paulie is going for it right now, if I remember correctly. So yeah, there's a few that are still left for sure. Oh yeah, and Beating Bros got their shiny Kulava today, which is really cool. That's really cool. Kulava, like, for sure, like, has one of the best, Sorry, I'm just like looking through some stuff. Anyway, and my food! Twisted's Togetic was insane. 20,000 for one. Is actually like ridiculous, for sure. Twisted is a madman though. I love Twisted so much. I'm tempted to hunt Tropius, one of the most underrated Pokemon. Yeah, I love Tropius. I actually do. I think the typing combo is really cool. The design is like really just bright and colorful and fun. Plus, it looks like a Brachiosaurus, right? Do you get the Earth Ribbon from this? You do, Sonic Chow. You've been doing your research, my friend. Yeah, you do get the Earth Ribbon. So that's really cool. Which is kind of weird that you get the Earth Ribbon from, like, you know, a flying fortress, sort of, in a volcano. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Oh. I missed my chance at the Order 66 joke. But we're one away from Platform 69, so... Hey, nice, Levi, nice. For all Pokemon. Yeah, all Pokemon in this party will get the Earth Ribbon. Yeah. Thank you, my love. Ooh, Honey BBQ. Let's go. Oh, this is a 3-piece, babe.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. Switch me? Did you get spicy too?
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, guys. We'll take out these guys in just a sec here. There we go. Mmm. Honey barbecue hype. Oh. I am so hungry.
And here's your cookie. Do you want to wait for your cookie?
I mean, send it over here. For sure. But I'll eat it after I eat the chicken first. Man, these are big chunks of fried chicken here. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. Alright, sorry guys. I'm gonna eat like an animal here.
I'm just gonna put these. That's a help.
Later, Trimeco. Wait, so did we kill the Sharpedo? I actually didn't expect to kill the Sharpedo in one hit. That's dope.
Here.
Thank you. Sorry guys, just one sec. Any Torchics watching this stream look away? Yeah. I will be using Torchic as my starter, so. Yeah, Emerald, when I chose my Heracross, it was because basically it it met a few categories for me. One of them being like, can it hold its own in the battle tower? Well, obviously not probably against most psychic and fire types, but aside from that, yeah, like a well-trained Heracross can probably do all right, at least hold its own for like a turn. Maybe get an attack in, you know? The other thing was being able to evolve it. So Heracross can evolve, of course, but it can Mega Evolve. So I kind of like took that as like I can look forward to that in Gen 6 kind of deal. These boys are starting to grow a lot faster in levels now. Oh, hey, Maintine. Nice. I definitely do not, San. I definitely do not. You're not wrong. But unfortunately, the only game I own is Emerald, and I can't really afford or wait to get like Ruby or Sapphire instead. So that's what I got to work with, unfortunately. Where are we at now? I think we just beat 69, actually. Yep. So we're about to do 70. No! No, no, no! No, no, no. Do not send me back. Wow, that was very close. Holy. I almost just got sent back at 70. Jeez. That's the issue with Wavebirds. The good news is if they had sent me back, I think it would have still saved and I would have been able to continue and pick up. But still, that was way too close. Basically, the text asked, do you want to continue? I, for some reason, like, said no. And then it asked me if I was sure, and I said yes. And then it asked me if I wanted to record my progress, and I put no. But putting no canceled me, like, being warped back to the beginning. So that's, like, the silver lining, I guess. But it was scary, for sure. Because we definitely come way too far. And there it was. "70 trainers defeated, 30 more to go." Apparently, yes, Sam. Someone, Twisted was telling me that, sorry, one second. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up like I almost did before. But yeah, Twisted was telling me apparently he recommends not doing Emerald if possible because it's apparently like way easier in Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know the exact like specifics. This is where the fun begins? Oh, yeah. My belly is pretty full now. Yeah, Cabbage just said Emerald is way harder. And Cabbage would know. Why specifically is it something about, like, Emerald can use move tutors and... the AI is just better, right, Cabbage? Thank you, Green Medics. Thank you. Oh, not double edge. Thanks, Cabbage. I did know it. I just, like, had to remember it properly. Look at that delicious biscuit. Mm-mm-mm. So tasty. What do you got?
Mashed potatoes. Do you want some?
Mm-mm. I love biscuits. So that wasn't obviously like difficult at all, but you could notice, you know, certain Pokemon are starting to live a little bit longer. It's not just like a guaranteed, you know, 2 turns. Fun old man. Oh my god, Emerald. Yeah, Manatee's like one of the hardest ones ever, right? Like... Damn, that was a good biscuit. And because we live in that wonderful, wonderful quarantine life. What? Yep. I also have a poutine right now. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm? Mm-mm. You can have when I'm not going to be able to finish this whole thing. Sorry, guys. At some point for sure, Sonic Show. I can't remember who, though. Also, level 90 grew. Pretty insane. Alright, so we actually still did one-shot that team, but sometimes it won't happen, sometimes it will, I guess. You're tough, you. Thanks, Chenik. Ned? Alright. Ah, that was really good. Thank you, Ned. Oh, wow, Josh. Not much, not much. We're honestly still rolling through this pretty quickly. It seems like with Gligar out, too, we're going to continue that trend for at least a little bit. I ate, so you literally just missed me eating. And taking a little bit longer than I had been up until that point. So, honestly, you probably cut out at, like, the perfect time. But now, we're almost 3/4 of the way there. I believe I'm on 73 currently. We're soaring, flying. There's not a chance in heaven that Roy can't screech. If he's trying, yeah, he's breaking free. Or is it breaking Froy? I don't know. Breaking Froy? Yeah. Okay. See, now we got some, like, actually fully evolved Pokemon going here. Which are... And with an Intimidate, too. Not that it matters, but, like... Oh, I want it back, if you're done.
Well, I ate everything.
What do you mean you ate everything?
I ate all the stuff.
No, you didn't.
No, not that. I mean my thing. Do you want me to put the extra biscuits and jalapeno poppers on?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Also, I'm watching the Colosseum episode, but we can watch it again. Oh my god, I'm eating an apple.
All right, Nad.
You done?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're the best around. I'm gonna screech. All right. On to the next one. On to the next one.
Should I turn the air conditioning on?
I would say yeah, actually. Ribic. There's Masquerain again. My favorite. Thank you, Masquerain. Okay, so you can tell, though, that, like, the abilities... I wonder if these guys, like, hold items at this point. Probably not, but... Still, you can definitely tell that, like... They're... Like, because before the Masquerains definitely did not have Intimidate as their ability. But now they do. They're still going down very easily, though. You did, Sonic Chow. How come? I thought you were playing Thousand Year Door. Wasn't that your big goal for the day? Stantler? Oh, Stantler is a Pokemon you can catch in this game, too, as a Shadow Pokemon, I believe. It would be funny if there would be one trainer in this with a Masquerade and Ariados combo. That would be really funny. I would have to seek revenge effective immediately. But they're really like, if you came in here thinking you were going to use, like, you know, physical attacks, this trainer's like, no, oh. All right. I hope that's it. Should be, right? Yeah. Cool. 75, ladies and gentlemen. 3/4 of the way there. And we've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. Only. Most of my, like, Heracross hunts were, like, 2.5 hours max. But, no, it's all good. I'm actually enjoying myself quite a bit today. Did the music just change again? No, okay, it didn't. Or did it? This might paralyze me, it's possible, but we'll be okay. We recover after the map. And I'd rather hit this thing and not even deal with possible water absorb. Skarmory! I'm playing both back to back? That's an interesting approach. Oh, you lived! Are you gonna live too? No, okay. So we're about to see, like, our actual, like, first attack on us in so, like, just countless levels here. I'm surprised I didn't use Confuse Ray, to be honest. In the Deep Colosseum, Dusclops would always lead with Confuse Ray. Alright. I'm just going to use Surf and Surf again. I think that's fine. Yeah, we knew you would go down. That you were not. I want to see if this will be enough for Vileplume. Okay, so with both it will be. Good. I guess it would be Sonic, yeah. Nice. Gotta love those Pokemon Stadium animations. Anyway, alright, cool. Moving on to 76. We're past the 3/4 way point now, guys. And we're getting very close to 80, which is, like, actually where the fun begins. You can already start to feel it a little bit. Like, that one, having that Dusclops hang on was like, oh, interesting. I would suggest so, Sonic, but, I mean, it's up to you. Only you can decide how you play video games. Yeah, it looks really good, Nick. It looks really, really good. Let's see what happens with Breloom. Wow, it actually killed. I thought it was going to go in the red. Did not think it was going to kill. Wow. Nice. Level 90 Kyogre. I said that so weird. Kyogre? Like I'm from Minnesota? But yeah. Oh, ho, 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 baby. Duras has nothing on us. At least that Rhydon doesn't. Okay. So now, yeah, we're good. Unless it's somehow holding like a focus sash or has sturdy as an ability or something. Sick. Nice. That one was pretty easy. I mean, not pretty easy. We literally didn't take any damage at all at level like 76. You were perfect. We literally were perfect, Darus. Yeah. We literally were. So all right. So many triangles. All right, Matang. Still not at Metagross. I don't know if I should count myself lucky or not because of that. I wonder if this Gramble has Intimidate. I feel like it might. Yep. Critical hit. Nice. Been a while since we had one of those. All right, who do we got next? Give me one ground or rock type, please. Or give me a Houndoom. I don't care. Okay, Jumpluff, not what I wanted at all, but okay. Xatu. All right, Xatu's fine. Xatu's fine. Jumpluff, I'm not a huge fan of, especially using Surf, obviously. Alright. Luckily, it still shouldn't be able to, like, paralyze or put us to sleep or anything, so that's good. But, like, I legitimately can imagine if you had just come off facing the final boss in this game, and you were like, oh, I'm gonna do just the post-game stuff and then, like, not grind and come here, this would be tough. Like, without me importing my team in and then, like, really, really... you know, grinding at the Deep Colosseum, like, this would be rough. I mean, we're only at level 77, and, like, the guy's pulling out, like, you know, like, pretty good Pokemon. So, I mean, I think it's worth mentioning that, like, you know, you definitely want to make sure that you're prepared, I guess. I'm just doing this to, like, you know, crunch through time, basically, as fast as possible. To me, it was worth doing that grinding so that, like, not each one of these battles wasn't, like, a complete, like, you know, slobber knocker. Where you're, like, on the edge every time. Like, am I going to win? Am I not? Like, oh, no, I'm down to my last two Pokemon. Oh, no, I have to use my Heracross, which I'm not supposed to use, right? Like, so, it's just better to do it this way. For me, at least, but... Could be so much worse. It could be. It could be, you're right. Huh. I know Oh. One sec. I was going to say, I know Tropius is probably going to live through this Surf, and that's fine. But Absol didn't, and that's all that matters, baby. Oh, beautiful. Love to see it. You love to see it. Quagsire, almost, man, level 91, very close. Oh, and then an Exploud, okay. We good, we good. All right. Next one, please. I believe we're, what, 2 away from finishing at this section of... Oh, we didn't get to level 91 yet, though. We'll get there. Whoa ho hoy. That should be Roy's new catchphrase. Whoa, ho, hoy! I don't know. I think so. Nad's giving me a weird look, but... Hello, lady. I look just like your grandson. But does your grandson have Hoenn's legendary Pokemon? And a shiny Pokemon as well. I don't think so. You could be at Cynthia and you're out of healing items. That's true. A lot of my Pokemon are susceptible to a lot of her really good Pokemon and their attacks. You raise a good point. Alright, so Shiftry's definitely living through this. Torkoal is not at all. Maybe, Barles, maybe. What is the boy up to? Is he going to join us for the last 10? You should definitely message him when we hit like 90. And be like, yo, Stan's in the home stretch. He needs your support, Roy boy. Oh, wow, that actually almost did it. And Gru is at level 91, which is it's just all gravy at this point, honestly. He's playing Warzone, I think. Okay, well, again, at 90, tell him. So then hopefully by, like, 95, he'll be ready to watch. Ha 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 ha. He hasn't been reading your messages, though. He reads them. He just doesn't respond to them. All right, was that it? That's it. Lady Naldo. All right, next one, baby. And it's level 80. This is the third last boss that I'm going to have to take on. If I don't lose, of course, which, nothing's given. I feel pretty good, but... Just gonna stick to the program. Oh! I see how this is going. Alright, level 80. I see. Clever girl. Now Cacturn's definitely gonna get an attack. It's gonna be on Quagsire, because it'll be quadruple effective. And Hariyama actually lived! Oh, you Sandstorm? I mean, I understand, like, why from, like, a, hey, this battle's gonna go a while perspective. But I really don't understand why from, like, you could have maybe actually just done some real damage to my Heracross. And you just killed your friend. Which is just great for me. So this is the first actual battle that, like, it's not a challenge, of course, but there's some fun stuff happening. Cool. Oh, look at that Weezing. That Weezing model is gross. Alright. Not gonna get faked out this time. I actually don't Sonic Chow. I don't know. Each one I'm going to have my own team. What I end up doing in terms of the battle frontier is it's a whole nother beast that I'm going to have to probably, like, breed for and, like, raise the right team and stuff because that's its whole other thing. That being said, though, yeah, I don't know. I have the only thing I know right now is that Torchic is going to be part of my main game team in Emerald and that... Heracross is going to be part of my Battle Frontier team, but not really do anything if it can be helped. That Starmie's living. Yeah, I'm not sure. Special defense is too good. But that's okay. It's going to get buffeted. I'm going to get buffeted. And I think 2 Surfs should kill it, though. I mean, I could literally just use Double Edge. Okay, I will. This is level 80. So this is like the boss of this area. And now like the next two areas are supposedly like the hardest areas. Like it's where the real challenge begins, according to Chugga Conroy's Let's Play that I watched of this game in preparation for this. So yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes, almost 3 hours now, and we still have, you know, 1/5 of this tower left, or 1/4, right? Yeah, 1/4. But we're getting there. Yeah, Garchomp's really good. Well, Sonic makes a good point, though. I don't know. I gotta look into it. I gotta look into Emerald, like, strategy for Battle Frontier, obviously. Yeah. Like, that's gonna be very important to do. It's pseudo, it's strong. Its typing definitely sucks against ice types, which is not great, but everything else about it is really, really good, especially if you, like, max it out in speed and attack. For a second, I was like, what is my game plan here? And then I was like, oh yeah, just spam surf. That's and yo, Kyogre's about to hit level 91 as well. It's growing slightly faster than Quagsire, despite being a legendary, because it's a traded Pokemon, I believe, is the reason. So that's why, like, Quagsire, like, just hit 91, but Kyogre, despite being, like, a level under it, is hitting it much quicker. And there we go. Only good, only gravy, baby. Sick. I think we should be able to wipe both of these guys out. We'll see. Kyogre's surf is stronger than Quagsire's. But I think we'll be okay with the rainy day. Yeah, or with the drizzle. Nice. Cool. I wonder when they start throwing out more than 4 Pokemon. Maybe it's like in the 90s. Maybe it's at the end of this. I don't know. But because you can have 6 Pokemon, and these guys are only doing 4. We haven't even used our other 4. Yes, let's continue. Whew, 82, ladies and gentlemen. 18 more. Guy Keto. Well, that is not a fun initial situation for my surf strategy, but if you have already have a Feebas and Emerald, I'd recommend Melodic. I mean, I'll just catch a Melodic if I need to. Trust me, compared to like shiny hunting and stuff, getting 1% Feebas or whatever, it sucks, but it's very doable. I'm still using Surf. I'm taking this strategy with me till the grave. But not really. Once we get to like some of the harder ones, I'll obviously be a little bit more strategic. Oh, it actually one-shotted. Nice. I did not expect that. It's not going to one-shot Sharpedo, is it? I know its special defense isn't great, but... Oh, wow! Alright. That's what I'm going to try, Barley, though I am running out of options, to be honest, to do that with, so I got to be careful. Like, there was a time when I hadn't used, like, any starter except Torchic, and now I'm, like, back to Torchic because I've used the starters so many times through so many playthroughs. Bye, Camerupt. Camerupt has one of, like, the best shinies in Gen 3. So nice. I'd love a shiny Camerupt in that gen. Shiny Feebas Hunt? No chance. Not a chance. If it was the only way to get it, maybe, but the fact that, like, you can just breed for one once you have a Melodic, like, yeah. That guy was really easy, despite me getting a little bit jumpy at the beginning with his team. But yeah, we're getting close, folks. Glasses Man Moit. Some of these names are so interesting. Banette. Hey, I don't know if I've seen a Banette. Definitely seen a Magneton. Hello. Let's see what happens. All right, one down. Two down. That is gonna suck, but that's okay. Definitely gonna have Water Absorb. That might also have Water Absorb, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I faced a Whiscash. Okay, it doesn't. But it's not gonna kill it, either. Alright. Hopefully we can get them both out of here. Hey, thank you, Otaku Zone. I appreciate that. How have you been? Best hunt ever? Longest hunt for me, personally, ever. But, yeah, now that it's, like, in hindsight, it was really fun. I did think, though, that, like, I mean, like, in time, I probably will feel this way, but I definitely thought that, like, I would miss it a little bit. I can say with, like, 100% certainty, I do not miss that hunt, like, 1 iota right now, at least. Mind you, it's only been, like, a week. But, like, yeah, I do not miss it at all. Hey, that's awesome, Otaku. Oh, what's your podcast? I don't think you can send links in here. Maybe you can, though. I actually don't know how I have it set up on this channel, but yeah, I'd love to check it out. I assume I can find it through your channel. Purified Podcast. All right, I'll have to check that out. I want a Roy podcast. Only mods can. Wow. What a great crowd for a surf party. But yeah, no, that's awesome, Otaku. I will definitely listen to it, for sure. Yeah. That was kind of inevitable. I actually don't think Quagsire will kill Lumber either. Rock Slide. That was a critical hit. It's messed up that, like, the quick attack by, like, a level, like, 19 Talo did more damage than that Lombra's nature attack. Yeah, I don't think it'll link. I think, hey, nice! Cool guy, McHot Pants. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think it'll link, unfortunately. But I will search for it. Purified Podcast. Alright, this should finish them off. I hope. Or, wait, there's another Pokemon, isn't there? Because I never... Oh, no, there's not. I don't know what my brain's doing. Oh, yes, barely, but yeah. Sweet, alright. On to the next one. Kyogre is just too broken in this, like, this game, this method. It's too broken. Quagsire is, like, really good, but Quagsire is basically, like, a mini, it's kind of like the step down of Kyogre. But you do get Earthquake with Stab, which is also really nice. Oh, that's sick. I will check it out, though. I promise you. I'm definitely gonna... I didn't realize you had that going on. I will give it a watch and a listen. I guess a listen, not a watch. But you know what I mean. But yeah, that's hype. Oh, we got 2 water types to go against our surf team here. Fun, 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 fun! Alright. I kind of just want to use Earthquake. I'm just going to use Earthquake. Screw it. I want to skydive off floor 84. Me too, Otaku Zone. Yeah, I mean, this is the first step, obviously. After this is done, we can really be done with the Orre region. But, yeah. And then, obviously, part of me, it's, like, bittersweet, because part of it's, like, you know, I worked this hard in this game specifically for it to have, like, that weird colored body. But, you know, it's going to lose it, but it's okay. It's okay. But, yeah, it's going to be tough. Really, I'm not looking forward to the Battle Frontier at all. But yeah, that is why Quagsire is good, by the way. Earthquake is really good in this game. It does, unfortunately, hurt your partner, but had Kyogre been Rayquaza, for example, then it would have been fine. We have the footage, that's all that matters. That's true. That's true. I do have footage of it. I'm going to get more footage of it, like, at the end of Gen 3, once I have the ribbons. I'll put it back in this game and, like, show off the ribbons and everything in this game specifically. But yeah, and this, I'm honestly just going to use Surf, I think. I think 2 Surfs should kill this Golduck. I could be wrong. Maybe its special defense is, like, going to be really, really good, but... yeah. Oh, wow. All right, never mind. You love to see it. All right, cool. Don't even need to go through Quagsire's animation. Let's just be done with it and move on. Ritiko. The names in this game are so bizarre. I love it, but they're so bizarre. Like, if you ever want to, like, challenge Elon Musk or Gwyneth Paltrow for, like, you know, the best baby names, just go through this game. You'll find something, like, that's worthwhile. One night at Mount Battle, and you'll have it picked out in no time. I hope so too, Otaku Zone, although I'm not entirely, like, upset if it doesn't, because I have a feeling that it might somehow come back with the other Pokemon that still aren't permitted, in whatever the, like, final Gen, like, Gen 8 game is going to be, so whether that ends up being, you know, Let's Go Johto, which I know there's no plans yet, but, like, if it, you know, in 2021, we get something like that, or, man, they're really, like... I just realized they're really, like, planning. All right, let's do the same thing we did last time: a grass type and a water type. But anyway, yeah. So if it's like Let's Go Johto, or if it's Sinnoh remakes or whatever, I think Heracross will be a part of that. I don't think they'll just, like, omit one, like, any particular species from, like, the entire generation. You know, I think there'll be some way to get it in and get the ribbons if there are ribbons to get in some way. It just, I don't know what that'll be yet. I agree. Yeah, I'd love because isn't the DLC dropping in June? Like the first DLC? A critical hit. Nice. I DM'd Roy, $10 he didn't see. Well, oh well. If he doesn't show, he doesn't show. But that's okay. Hmm? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we don't. It's true. It's true. It could be. As someone said earlier, it is definitely, like, Heracross is... I wouldn't say it's, like, a fan favorite, but I'd say it's probably among, like, the top 100 most popular Pokemon. Like, it's definitely not in the top 50. I don't think. Back in the Gen 2 days, maybe, but, like, well... There wasn't a... Yeah, I guess for sure in the Gen 2 days. It's one of, like, Ash's Pokemon. But, yeah, now that, you know... it's probably in the top 100, though. You know, people seem to love it. Ash had one on his team. It was goofy. It got a Mega. Like, it definitely has some good stuff going for it. Especially, like, from Gen 2 fans and nostalgia. But, yeah. But, yeah, no, it's definitely not top 50. Top 50 is, like... We're talking, like, Charizard and Mewtwo and Pikachu and Rowlet and Mimikyu and... you know, like Suicune and Entei and like Rayquaza, Lucario, Zoroark. Like you'd be Blastoise, Venusaur, Bulbasaur. Like, yeah, there's some, you know, really really popular Mewtwo and Mew. I don't know if they even said those, but they'd be there. Celebi would for sure be there. Probably like Greninja, Lycanroc, or Rockruff, one of the two. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my super long-winded way of saying that Heracross is not in the top 50, but it might be in the top 100. If Heracross was in the DLC, would you reset your save? What do you mean? Oh, like reset my save in Gen 8 and then like start it from scratch? No. No. I'd probably just buy another copy when it like goes down in price. Yeah, but there's certain games I just like I can't touch the save file on, but I can still get the ribbons through those games. Hello, Shiftry. Yeah, I'd probably have to just buy like Pokemon Sword at that point to do it with. I'll worry about that when and if it happens. But for now, yeah, I'm pretty content just worrying about like the foreseeable future. I don't even know if my capture cards work right now with my computer because I've had like a few updates. Where are we at anyway? Oh wow, we're actually a little bit further than I thought we were. I thought we were about to head to 87, but we're actually heading to 88. Nice. Crazy 88. Rich Boy Jurek. Oh, it's like Jerk. I see. Windows is scary. It can be, for sure. Hey, what's up, Bean? How you doing, my friend? How's Jirachi going? Bean is so lucky that I'm somehow, like, when I get to the next stage of Mount Battle, that trainer's gonna throw out a shiny Pokemon, and it defies the code within the game, but it's gonna happen. I still can't believe you got a Mudkip, like, while looking for Jirachi. That's crazy. Oof. But also not oof. Almost at 4 digits for Jirachi and at 10,600 for Shadow Yanma. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're doing Yanma as well. They're both going to look really, really good when it happens. I'm very excited to see both of them in action. But yeah, hey, the luck has been flying lately in the community, so I imagine it's not going to be much longer now. 17 encounter Flaffy, real or fake? Are you asking Bean or me? Because I've told you before, Barley. I definitely think it's real. I think it's just insanely lucky that he went from 1800 to 17. Like that's some like that's like Bean has insane shiny luck in like the Gen 3 games, it seems. But man, oh man, like that is some real luck. Like 17 is crazy, especially like doing the single hunting too. Like that's what's really really impressive about that. Anyway, we got 2 more for this little column here. Then we're on the final staircase. I like these first 2. Yeah, I'm doing good, Bean. I'm doing all right. I definitely could use a haircut. And yeah. But other than that, I'm doing all right, man. Just very happy to be done the actual hunt and be able to do like the ribbon quest part of it now. I gotta replace my emerald battery, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not that hard, I know. It's just I've not done it before, so I'm waiting for the screwdriver to show up. And then I'm gonna replace my emerald battery, and then I'm gonna do a little playthrough of Emerald because it's been like 4 years. So it's about time I revisit original Hoenn. I shaved my head a couple weeks ago. I saw the pictures in Speed's Discord. Hey, look who it is. Well, that just gave me some crazy PTSD. But yeah, I saw the pics. I said to these guys on stream, I was like, if I catch a random shiny Pokemon in my playthrough through Emerald, I'll shave my head. Like, I'll do it. I'm not one who typically does that, but it's getting way too long, way too unruly. And, it, you know, just have that little incentive. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. I should check the battery for my save, for my GBA. Well, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world if your battery's not working. It just obviously, like, it does have some ramifications. I just don't want to put my Heracross in a game that could at any point the battery just, like, run out. For all I know, though, because I bought this at, like, a game shop, for all I know, it could have already been replaced by the game shop, because they did, like, a test when I bought it, but I bought it, like, 4 years ago or something. So, yeah. It keeps oh, well, if it's shutting off randomly, then yeah, like that. But that's definitely, is that a... Oh, sorry, you're talking about the hardware. My bad. I thought you were talking about the software. That's my bad, Sonic. I misunderstood. All right, here we go. The second last leader, Norris. Tropius and Ludicolo. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. Earthquake time. Yeah, you read my mind. I'm gonna use this on the Ludicolo. I just hate Ludicolo from all the times I fought it in the in the deep Colosseum. But yeah. Oh, this I'm so dumb. This isn't gonna affect Tropius, will it? Because it's flying type. I should have reversed that. That was really dumb. Oh well, whatever. You know, in 100 levels, there's always I'm gonna be dumb at some point. And well, I mean, at least Vileplume is. Yeah. Sometimes I'm dumb. I guess it happens. My room has so many cables, it is awful. Yeah, my cable management could definitely use some work. Once, though, I can, like, move from the GameCube stuff, it should be alright until I, you know, inevitably get the itch again and then end up doing, like, an XD hunt or something. But, yeah, once I can, like, replace my GameCubes with just, like, my Switch, shouldn't be too bad. That's where most of the cable management issues are coming from, because I just couldn't be bothered to, like... do it proper. Yeah, I know. When we move, when we reset it up, it'll be nice again for sure. All right, this time let's do that with Tropius. I don't want to do Earthquake again. I'm just gonna do Surf. I know it's not effective at all, but I don't want to do Earthquake because I'll just end up like hurting Kyogre more than anyone else. And okay, so with Surf, that should take out Tropius. This isn't the most ideal match, but hey, it's level 90. It's fine. But yeah. You also have, like, a really sick setup, though, Bean. I'm very jealous of all your, limited edition, like, GameCube controllers and consoles and stuff. It's very cool. I came this close. It's actually funny, like, the day that I caught my Heracross, I was talking with Barley, who's in chat, and my fiance, and I was saying, maybe I should get, like, a Japanese GameCube and, like, get, like, I think I was going to get, like, the Haunch and Tigers one or something. Not obviously not like the Char one, anything that crazy, but I was like, maybe I should just do it and like bite the bullet and like start triple hunting because it's taking forever. And then it worked out. I'm just gonna use double Surf and see what happens here. Have you watched the new Rick and Morty? I haven't. I don't have Cartoon Network here because I'm in Canada. So wow, this okay. Maybe that was definitely a mistake. Ooh, it's okay though. This person very clearly specializes in like grass types, So, you know, sometimes you got to do it. This is going to allow them to do their solar beam way faster. But yeah, I want to collect all the GameCubes that have their unique Game Boy player. I have the rarest one. Yeah, that's the Chars, right? With the matching player, like the orange red, like. And you have the Wavebird controller for that too, right? All right. You can watch it if you become a pirate. Oh no, I have one much rarer. What's the rarest one? I'm curious. Is it like one of those like MTV ones? You gotta fill me in, man. And that's all she wrote. That was our first actually, like, somewhat challenging battle. I wasn't sweating by any means, but, yeah. That team was, like, perfectly ready to take on my water type intro. But anyway, we did it. We won, and we're on the last 10, although they're only going to get harder from here, so. The final countdown. 1,000! Nice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with me. We've been going just over 3 hours now, which is actually pretty good timing. Though, like I said, these next battles, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles GameCube, only 150 made. It is worth more than my crappy car. Jeez. I do know of that one. Wow. I didn't realize that was rarer than the Char one. I didn't know it had that kind of limited numbers. That's really cool, Bean. Like, straight up, I'm super jealous. I've always looked at, like, the controller for that, because it's just such a nice color, but I didn't realize you had the console, too. That's actually, like, insane. When it comes to consoles, I don't have anything really rare. The rarest, like, gaming-related thing I probably have is, like, an in-box copy of Chrono Trigger, and that's, like, that's not even, like, that's nothing compared to, like, the stuff that you're talking about. I do have an out-of-box, like, the Mew DS from the 10th anniversary Pokemon Center, but it's really banged up. I bought it. It was like $7. I bought it, but it's not like a good collector's item at all. But I do have that. But yeah. Even in terms of like N64 or Wii or PlayStation or anything, I don't have very limited consoles. Hey, level 93. Look at us. No, I forgot about that one. The Panasonic Q is like, it's such a perfect time capsule of like the early 2000s. I definitely have a soft spot for that one. But yeah, there's some really cool ones. There's definitely some really cool ones. I already mentioned like the Hanshin Tigers one. That came in like the bundle with the jersey. That one's really cool. Obviously Char's is like incredible and insane. Panasonic, there's the Final Fantasy. There's also the, is it Tales of Symphonia, the green one? I think it's Symphonia, right? That one's really cool too. And then there's like, you know, those like weird one-offs that you see on like console variations, like the MTV ones and stuff like that. But the cube is cool, but not the player? Oh, damn. Josh, maybe? I mean, we'll see. To be honest, like, after the Heracross thing, I don't know if anything's gonna top it for a while. I would probably, like, get into sort of, like, making content more so again, and then streaming on the side doing this, like, ribbon quest on this channel. But we'll see. If I had the money, I'd buy one. The Q, the Panasonic one. Man, Kyogre just too good. Part of me doesn't want it because the player doesn't come in a bundle with the console. That's fair. I definitely respect that. Ooh. It might be time for an earthquake. I think it's time. Wow. All right. Hey, what's up, Bubble Buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're taking on the Mount Battle Challenge right now. We're actually very far. I think we're at, like, the 92nd stage. If that wasn't the 92nd, we're about to hit the no, okay, we're either about to hit the 93rd or 94th. I literally have lost track. Because we're talking like console variations and stuff, which is something I'm very interested in. It would be cool to watch you do Lugia or Ho-Oh from the... Okay, so yeah, we are going to 93. Nice. Yeah, Celebi is one of my, like, top 5 that I've always wanted to do. It's not even just about, like, wanting to do the shiny hunt. I've always wanted a legit Celebi. I mean, I have, like, the gift one, but to get one, you know, from that event in Crystal, when I was a kid, I used to, like... I had friends who, like, would use, like, action replays and stuff. Or I think there were even Game Sharks. I don't know, but... And they would, like, hack in Celebes and stuff, but I, like, would never do it. I was always like, no, like, I want to do the event. Like, what is up with Ilex Forest and, like, the shrine and stuff? And so I've always really, really wanted to get Celebi that way. So that, plus, like, knowing that you can shiny hunt it and then trade it to, like, further generations, it's definitely, like, in my top 5, like, dream hunts. I thought about starting a Game Boy Advance SP collection, but I wouldn't use them. So I think I won't anymore. There's some really cool ones of those too, right? Like there's obviously like the Pokemon ones, which I think like most people know. With the like there's what Groudon, Charizard, Rayquaza, both Hoenn legendaries, Torchic. Like there's those, but then there's also there are some really cool ones. There's like the Donkey Kong. I think they only made like 1,000. There's the Zelda one. There's like the Gold Zelda one that was like made as part of that like European only contest. Because I can't record for them. Fair. Yeah, there's like an Evangelion one that like there's only one picture that exists on console variations and it's like busted up and there's like debate if it even is like real or not. That one's pretty cool. But yeah, there's definitely some like super cool SPs for sure. Personally, I'm a big fan of like the N64s myself. I would love to collect like the Diahawks, the Jusco, and weirdly more like the controllers. Like I'm really a big fan of like the Funtastic controllers. I'd love to get all the Funtastic like series in box, which is so weird because like there's nothing like super special about them, but just like having them and like that'd be really cool to me at least. Like that's one of my like collecting grails for sure. I like the red and white and the Diahawks. Ignore spelling. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, let alone if I could spell it right. But yeah, the red and white one's cool. I like there's like a clear blue one that I really like. Not the split one, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. But yeah, those ones are cool. Yeah, I don't know. I love the grape one as well. The grape one is so... Even though it's like... It's very similar, obviously, to like the, you know, atomic purple or whatever. I think it's cool that it's like just a slightly different shade of purple. Which maybe explains why I like shiny hunting so much. Because sometimes they're literally just different shades. But yeah, I'd love to collect like the N64 stuff. Especially that was like the first like system, console, anything like gaming that I ever owned like personally myself. Ah, cast form. Hello. I assume it's using Sunny Day so that Vileplume can use Solar Beam? I got the Charcoal AGS 101 model, which I think is rare. I actually don't know. I don't know if that one's rare or not. We are getting close, Kevin. We are getting close. And that's super effective now. But I did not realize he'd throw out another grass type. Oh, well. Wow, that did so little. Jeez. That's what happens when the drizzle dries up. Alright. Double Edge, and... I mean, part of me wants to use Earthquake, but part of me's like, whatever. We got, like, 4 other Pokemon. I'm not a huge Special Edition console fan. I like the sleekness of base models. Yeah, I mean, that's totally, like, you're allowed to have that opinion and stuff. I, like, genuinely adore, like, the limited systems and stuff. I think they're so cool. I think it's, like, usually they're, like, perfect, like, you know, just, like, designs of the time. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wow, Bean. I assume, like, they must be, like, super, like, probably from 96, 97. Or older, maybe older than that. I don't know. I don't know anything about, like, the poster game, honestly. Oh, XD and Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah, and I imagine because it's paper, right? Like, they're probably impossible to find now. I think it's solely because I'm afraid of damaging them. Yeah, I understand what you mean, because, like, there's a time, right, where it's, like, collecting versus, like, application, right? And I do know what you mean, Barley, because, like, to actually use something that's, like, for example, if I got, like, you know, to Bean's point, like, the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, or possibly, honestly, even, like, the, wow, this is interesting, but, or even, like the Jusco N64 or something, I probably, like, wouldn't want to use it, especially when I have ones that work at the same time. But then, I don't know, they're video games, and, like, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I have a Colosseum one and a black and white one. I am getting the black 2 size posters only. Or the B2 size posters only? Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I really, honestly, like, don't know a whole lot about, like, the poster game and stuff. What I do know, though, is sneakers. I do collect limited sneakers, and that I have the same issue that Barley you're kind of talking about right now, where it's like there's certain ones that, like, are just worth the type of money that, like, it just feels wrong, basically. I think, at least, to wear them outside and mess them up at all in any, like...
Can I get your pink one?
If you want, sure. Nad's gone to fetch a pair of my sneakers. She got me these sneakers for my birthday 2 years ago, and they were given out only on a yacht in Miami, and the location was changed last minute, and so they only have, like, it's speculated there were only 1,000 of each shoe, but in each size there's, like, obviously way less than that, because there was 1,000, like, total. It might have been 2,000 actually, split between the sizes. I might be wrong on that, but anyway, they're super rare. I've never seen another pair ever in the wild. They're not up there. They're in my wardrobe. But yeah, they're super rare. Do I have the Sonic movie shoes? I do not. I do not. But Sonic, I am speedily moving towards the 96. What's appealing about the sneaker game? I don't know. I mean, like, a lot of it comes down to just, like, It really is. I mean, it's such a, like, because I'm aware of it, right? And yet I still fall. By the way, I'm not super as into sneakers as I was, like, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was, like, really obsessed. Like, I was buying way too many. But it's a lot like collecting things like, you know, limited variation consoles or hockey cards or posters or, you know, that same kind of, like, thrill, I guess, is definitely, like, palpable across all those things. But yeah, it's kind of like expensive wallpaper. The thing with sneakers, though, is that what I really like is that I like being able to, like, you wear them. You know what I mean? Like, in the way that, like, you know, hockey cards, you can, like, show them, I guess. And, like, I like that you can integrate something really rare and collectible, like, into your ensemble and actually, like, use it as the highlight piece. I don't know. It's like, it kind of got me into fashion. But anyway, here they are. This is them, and I have worn them, by the way. You can actually see if you look at the soles, there's like some dirt on them. I wore them one time to a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate event. They are called Rust Pink Jordan 1s. They were given out as part of a 2-pack. It was Rust Pink and Igloo colors, and they are crazy rare, like crazy rare. And I have the original box for them, and yeah. They were given to me as a gift, and then, like, and I wore them, and then, like, literally a few months later, they just, like, skyrocketed in price, as, like, Jordan 1s became really popular again. So, then I had the issue of, like, well, I don't really feel good about wearing these. Sometimes not even because of, like, oh, I don't want to wear these because, like, I'll mess them up. It actually got to the point where it's, like, I'm in a pretty, like, busy city with a lot of people who, like, would really want these shoes and would, like, you know, threaten me to get these shoes. So, anyway. When I was younger, I collected fossils and insects because there was a really cool shop near, Mister? I assume you're going to say my house? Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to have hobbies, and I think, you know, collecting something is fun. It's fun. You know, you can probably see them even behind me there, maybe not, but, like, I've collected Amiibo in the past, as a lot of you guys know. I've collected some rare Funko Pops. Like, I don't know. I like collecting things. But anyway, taking on 97. 4 more, baby. 4 more. That's awesome, Bubble Buddy. Ooh, this just got interesting. All right. Fully evolved Johto starters. We've tried Surf, we've tried Earthquake. Let's try the Surf Earthquake, the Surfquake, if you will. I assume Meganium's coming out at some point in these next two. I thought this would get a lot harder. Me too. But we're not done yet. And there's Meganium, just as was foretold. I've heard, I don't know. Again, I definitely I'm using, you know, legendary Pokemon from out of the region. One of them is level 94. Even not very effective. That's really good. All right. Hey! Now 2 of them are level 94. I think that's smart too, Sonic. I think that's... Trust me, I don't buy shoes just to buy shoes. I only buy shoes that I really want to wear. The problem is sometimes I buy them and then they get really expensive, and then, like I said, I don't feel like wearing them to just, you know, possibly get robbed or get harassed or dirty them up and destroy them. I don't know. It's like, it's that weird thing of, like, when does, like, something cool become art, I guess. I don't know.
It's also very tempting to, like when I bought those, it was just because they're, like, so rare, and I saw it and I was like, well, if it's that rare, I want it.
Yeah. No, you're right. Nad was saying, like, when you see something rare sometimes too, and you know it's rare and it's not going to last long, sometimes you're, like, super tempted to just, like, buy it to be like, I gotta get it because I might not get another chance. Which is true. Also, very happy Ampharos just got thrown out. And that is why. Sick. Alright. How did you get your Pokemon to such high levels? Well, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza came in from Emerald at level 70. That's true, Ethan. That's true. But yeah, Quagsire. But honestly, Quagsire, Espeon, like the Pokemon that were from this game, I literally just kept replaying the Deep Colosseum. Like just kept going at it. But anyway, you can tell they are starting to get harder though, because that person had, I think, 5 Pokemon. They had all 3 starters plus Breloom and Ampharos. And now this person has the Gen 3 starters. Okay. I feel like we're going to start seeing some legendaries soon. So it's, you know, the ride's about to begin, my friends. The ride is about to begin. But we should be alright. Even if I'm, like, hurting my Kyogre in the process. One day I'll buy an Earthbound cartridge. One day. I bet you probably want that, like, big pack with, like, the scratch and sniff cards or whatever, Sonic, I would imagine. That's true, Bubble Buddy. Bye-bye, Blaziken. Anyway, these are actually starting to feel like real battles, even though I very much clearly have the competitive edge still. Sending out Swampert. Ooh, speedy boy. Quagsire, right? No, Kyogre. Interesting. I thought he'd go for Quagsire for sure. Get that quad. This should definitely kill Sceptile. Oh, killed Swampert, too. Let's go, baby. That's excellent. I really didn't want to have to do another Earthquake. Now I probably won't have to, unless it's just, like, obvious to do it. Like, if he sends out a Muck and, like, I don't know, something else, another Poison type, then, like, obviously I use Earthquake. A Muck and, like, no, because I was going to say a Fire type, but I don't even need that. Okay, Altaria, Earthquake wouldn't even affect. Glalie. Okay, so yeah, we're good. We're good here. We're good. Critical hit. Nice. That was lucky. And Glaylie's done too. Nice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, level 99. I definitely overtrained for this. That's okay, though. I'd rather overtrain for this than, like, undertrain, you know? But anyway, thanks for being on the ride, guys. We just about have hit 3.5 hours of streaming, and we're just about to finish this up. We got one more before the final challenger. Teacher Nacy. Could you imagine if you had, like, the Gen 4 starters? That's ridiculous, but... yeah, that's awesome, Sonic. Alright. Let's see what we got. We got Crawdaunt. Please be Purred next. Could you imagine? Surf and Surf should be fine. I mean, that Crawdaunt's gonna probably hang on for one, like, through Kyogre's, but whatever, as long as the next Pokemon can't attack after it, we're good. Oh, and it killed it anyway. Alright. This is, not challenging at all. It's okay. The Battle Frontier is gonna make me, like, eat these words so hard, so you guys don't even have any idea how ridiculous that's gonna be. Oh, smart. All right. And a Heracross too. You. Okay. 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 Speedy Heracross. If only that Heracross is pink. I love Shedinja. I know it doesn't affect you. For anybody wondering, I'm not too worried. I'm going to just keep trying to use Sheer Cold on the Shedinja. because it is ice. It just has obviously a really bad accuracy rating. But I'm not too worried. I have Groudon in my back pocket. It knows a bunch of fire type attacks. Shedinja has one, and then even if Groudon fails, Rayquaza can use a flying type move, and it's fine. Plus, this will make it a little bit interesting. Oh! Does Ice not... I thought Ice was super effective on it. Alright, well, I guess I'll be switching next turn then. Rip. What's a weird fear that you have? I'm afraid of mice. Even though I know they're not, like, gonna kill me at all. Alright. Goodbye, Drizzle. Hello, Drought. Groudon's definitely more appropriate for a volcano background anyway. Look at that. That's a money shard there. That could be like a wallpaper. Alright, this will kill Gardevoir at least. Or not. Oh, because the drought. Jeez. Wow. That's gonna... Oh, he attacks. I thought he was gonna attack Quagsire. Okay. The sunlight is strong. Alright. Eruption. Surf definitely doesn't do as much. I'll use Earthquake. Whatever. Screw it. Let's have some fun. We still got Rayquaza and Espeon. And Kyogre after this if we need it. Now that Shedinja's out of the way. Nice. Unbelievable. And we won. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the very summit of Mount Battle after under 4 hours. I'm actually very impressed. I know we just like swept everything with Surf, but here we go. The final staircase that will take us to the final resting place where we can get the final Orre ribbon. And if I had purified all the Pokemon, also a Ho-Oh as well. But let's do it. Without further ado, number 100. Get ready for some pseudo-legendaries and some strong Pokemon. Oh, you actually have to talk. Okay, let's do it. That's the first time it didn't, like, automatically start the battle. Feels very much like a champion battle. I will show you Mount Battle Colosseum Final. The end of our journey. It's been a long journey, guys, in these games. And this is going to mark the end of it. It's kind of bittersweet in a way. This is the last time we're going to need to do anything for this ribbon quest in these games. Back on Mustafar. Yeah, this is like the perch of Mustafar. And the theme is nice too. I'll turn it up a bit so we can actually hear it. I usually leave my volume pretty low, but... because it is a different theme. Alright, well, we're just gonna, we're gonna dance with the girl that brought us here, Surf. Yo, Kyogre's gonna hit level 95 during this battle too. That's hilarious. Wow. I definitely expected it to take out the Claydol. I didn't expect it to take out the Pinsir that quickly. Hey, what's up, something? Ooh, look at all that XP. I think Quagsire might hit it by the end, too, to be honest. All right, 2 are already done. Crobat. Gligar. Well, Gligar, really? At the tip of Mount Battle? Crobat is such a derp in this. Alright. Who's next? Come on. Yeah, this is way too easy. That last battle was harder. Is that it? Are we done? That's it. That's literally it. Wow. Oh no, okay, it's not. It's not. I was like, why is he not sending out a Pokemon? Alright, this is actually going to be interesting finally, because obviously water attacks on Gyarados not going to be that great. Oh, it's just Gyarados. Wow, even still the water. Okay, I'm just going to use Surf again. Yeah, that was very anticlimactic. This is like the complete opposite of how the Battle Frontier is going to go. This should kill it. This Kyogre Surf should literally kill Gyarados. And then we'll get the Earth Ribbon, guys. There it is. We just completed Mount Battle, ladies and gentlemen. All 100 floors in one go. It took us 3 hours and 37 minutes. Stupendous. Now you better give us our ribbons. And we got all those battle points too, so we can get cool things at the shop. I'd like you to have this. Stand receive 1,200 Poke Coupons. And for your Pokemon that battled so fantastically, I have some commemorative ribbons. That's all we came for. Sick. 100 straight win commemorative ribbons. Nice. Don't neglect your training. Yes, please teleport me back. Thank you for taking the Mount Battle Challenge. Please come back for more training. Thank you. Let's see it, guys. I know I gotta save, but let's see it first. So there is Honshu, and we got 2 ribbons. The first 2 that we could have. The ribbon awarded... So this is the Purification or National Ribbon. And then we have the Earth Ribbon or the Commemorative Ribbon, as it's called in this game. So we got 2, guys. All 2 ribbons from Colosseum are now on our ribbon mascot. We did it! Yeah! That was really fun, guys. Thanks so much for spending that with me. We are going to save, of course. It's crazy that, like, I trained so hard this weekend for this, but oh well. At least I have some super strong legendaries now. Thanks, Sonic. Woot woot. Alright, and now I want to actually check... Because I believe, I believe I can get some cool stuff here, now that I have all these battle points. So that's Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt? Yeah. Flamethrower. Double Team? Leftover. Yeah, there's some good stuff. I gotta actually decide, I'm not gonna buy anything yet. Only because I feel like a lot of these things will help us. Like, Choice Band on Heracross, probably an alright strategy. I don't know yet, though, but I can definitely buy some of this stuff and use it for my eventual Battle Frontier quest. And then, okay, no, so these are the same thing. So why do you have 2 things that do the exact same thing? It's literally exchange and prize list. Oh, because one is like you can actually buy it. I see. Oh, I just realized, actually, I don't have nearly enough points for, like, some of these crazy berries here. Wow. Or the Focus Band. I didn't even realize how much it is. Jeez. I might have to do another playthrough of Mount Battle if I want to get some of this stuff. But, anyway. Regardless. I'm going to save it one more time. Just because, you know, gotta be safe. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I will, before I leave, though, show you guys, because you definitely deserved it if you've stuck around this long. I'll show you where we're headed. And I mean, you know where we're headed, but like, what it's gonna look like, the new layout. If any of you guys are excited for that. I think this is it, right? there we go. So this is what our emerald, oh, wait, no, it's not. It's almost there. Almost there. One sec. It's 2 pieces. 2 pieces to the puzzle. So we have that, which is there. I was like, it doesn't really look good, purple on purple. And then I was like, oh, right. Because we're making it green. We're going to Hoenn. We have the green backdrop. And then the purple for sort of like the Game Boy Advance sort of stuff. But I might still play with it. I don't know. But I think it looks pretty good. And yeah, we're going to continue along. As you can see, we changed it, updated from Colosseum to Emerald version. We're now in Emerald. And that is where I will see you guys next for a brand new playthrough. I don't know when it's going to happen. It'll probably be sometime next week because I got a lot to sort out in my personal life, as well as I still have to change the battery, and I don't have the right screwdriver coming in until I think like Thursday or something. So it'll be a little while, but hopefully maybe like Friday we'll be able to play. Anyway, thank you so much again for tuning in. If you've been here for the Heracross streams, if you were here for this entire stream or not, or whatever, I just appreciate your time, your energy, and your, chatting, keeping me invested. We beat Mount Battle. We've officially done basically everything you can do in these games, barring getting Ho-Oh. And I guess the Jirachi bonus disc as well. But I love you guys. I love your faces. That'll do it for me. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind. And as I always say, happy hunting, baby Honshoes. And yeah, please take care. And I'll see you.